Season 5! It's all about Season 5. We're here, and Season 5 is upon us. The Brutallball back in the country after a quick hiatus for me to break a website. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't get much better entertainment than this on a Tuesday night, I tell you that for nothing. Right, so, week 1. And it's a cross-conference week, and each team is playing their opposite number. So the strongest team in Fail Brigade is playing the strongest team in Bad Company in a bowl rematch. Meanwhile, the weaker team, you play your opposite number. So which, I don't know. Okay then, good. Where are we starting? Well, I'm going to start with the Wizards versus Port Miggins. We're going to start down here, work our way up, skip past KSA Vulcamoose, because it's been requested to skip that one, and then we'll see where we end up. The Wizards versus Port Miggins. Last season's bottom of the barrel are playing against each other, but we do get to see some rookies. They both drafted pretty strongly, so it's anybody's guess. New for Port Miggins is Four-Fingered Owls, who I think went first overall. Four-Fingered Owls. Big beefcake of a player. And then Manfred Textures, or just Texture, depending on your mood, I guess, for the Wizards. He's also playing in the line. One of them's bound to kill the other one. You never know your luck. It might be just what the doctor ordered. Why can't I adjust this? Oh my giddy aunt. Give me this, right? Yeah, thank you. And then hit that. Are we operational over here? Yes, we are, and the game is afoot. Angie Railroads gets a 5-yard run on the first play, and then it's intercepted. Eddie Pogribniak making himself known to fans and enemies alike on just the second play of the game. Tension Soda flips one out to Pogribniak. He's in the end zone, and that's our first score of the day. No, not that. Yes, it is that. I'm rusty. I've only been AFK for a week. Here goes Dougie Conglomerate on third down. Nice bit of running. Got good blocks there. Made 11 yards. Railroad throws it out. Madame Pompadour on the reception. And that's a first down as well. Anthony Go putting on a show for the new owner at Port Miggins. Picking up a nice 33 yards. Oh, nice turn of pace there from Dougie, but he doesn't get anywhere with it. Angie can't do anything either. Anthony, he is gonna try the run, and he's gonna get there, and it's 1-1. Exciting times. Okay, some actual offense now from the Wizards. Well, okay, some attempted offense from the Wizards, and that's a good third down conversion as Carl Detonator makes a catch for 33. Soda flips one out. But there's nowhere to go from there. You might be getting a high completion rate, but a completion rate for no yards is no point. Pogribniak steps out of bounds before the first down, and the Pirates have got the ball back. Railroad evading tackles like she's afraid for her life, runs for 29 yards and gets the first down. Pogribniak with a deflection. He's already having a good, strong day on pass defence, and that's making it stronger. Railroad on 1st and 10, flips it out. Go with the reception. He's evading people as well. It seems to me that the Wizards having a little bit of trouble with tackling there. Here goes Dougie. He's in. I really want to sign him, you know. I really do. But I don't think I can afford him. No, not this season. He's still young. Yeah, I know. I might get him next year. We'll see. Because when I want a player, I get him. That's all there is to it. My trading prowess is second to several, but not many. It goes Doug. He's through the middle. He gets 2. 3rd and 3 now. Angie Railroad tosses one. It's intercepted again. Pogribniak's got his second of the game. And at a key moment as well. He then gets a catch as well. He's making a good case for himself being in the running for Player of the Week. If he can maybe, do some more big plays. Well, that's not one. No, that was a 1-yard pass. And that one was deflected. And once again, Port Miggins at the helm. They seem to be the better team at the moment, but they're making mistakes, which is what's keeping it exciting. Railroad scrambling for about 4 there, and it's 2nd and 5. Anthony Go throws one. Dougie's got a catch. He shrugs off a tackle and is down at the 2-yard line after 40 yards, and then he runs it in for the touchdown. Woo! Is the pitch supposed to be grey? Yeah, that's why it's grey. Madame Pompadour with the deflection. There's a catch. Progribniak catching another one. He's got 40 yards in the game so far, which is underwhelming. This next one is deflected by Batista Cranium. Conglomerate can't get anywhere. And the Wizards have got the ball once more just this side of halftime. Bubbly Merchandise with a quick run. Picking up 16 and a first down. Apex Manticore chucking it out to Detonator for just 3. Progribniak with another solid catch as we bring up half-time. Okay. Apex throws it to Detonator. And the Wizards have a drive that is actually moving in the correct direction. Kofi Molotov, the rookie, comes up with a tackle for loss. Lovely old job. Bringing him to 2 in this game so far. Manticore gets himself sacked at 2nd and goal. Soda sacked by Molotov. Who's going like, thank you very much, rookie. Yeah, I'm all that. Anyway, the Wizards cannot get in on 3 downs, and the Pirates have the ball back again. And a first down, which means we can gently increase the speed of the game. Got a lot of games to get through, see? A lot of them. Railroad with a 34-yard run. That'll do good work for the averages there. Anthony Go picks up 30. Is Doug again. And this running game from Vought Miggins seems to have some energy behind it. Yeah, Progribniak, another 13-yard catch, but nothing else appears to be working for them right now. No, and they've turned it over once again. Anthony Go drops one, makes amends by gaining 7 on the ground. Doug takes off again and gets 6. Angie picks up not a lot. 2nd and 11. Angie drops one. Doug tries to fish him out of a hole. Does so. Fishes them out of the hole. Angie with a nice run. Picks up 21. She's over 100 in the game. And Doug's got his 4th touchdown. Well, I mean, that pretty much puts a fork in the Wizards. Defensively, showing some signs of some anti-passing prowess going on. But their offense is just not clicking. Now, is that blocking? The blocking isn't helping, but the newly reinvigorated... The front 3 at the Pirates is pretty flipping terrifying. I'm not gonna... I mean, there's no way around. Because not only have they got 4-fingered owls, right, and they've got Molotov, they've also got Mikey flipping Power Tools, who was a first-round pick, top 3 pick last season before, something like that. He's a beast as well. So the line for the Pirates has never looked this good. And that could help them go a long way this season. A long way. Doug Conglomerate's got himself injured, but only in a friendly fashion. Freddie Twobeard has subbed in to have a go, making his debut in the first week of the new season, but he didn't get up to very much. Final score, Port Miggins 7, Wizards 1. Progribniak came up short eventually, only 58 fan points in total, but Kofi Molotov, rookie on his debut, don't mind. 63 pancakes, 2 tackles for loss and 4 sacks. I imagine we'll be hearing more from him over the course of the season. 1 game down, everybody. Woohoo! I can't wait for the rest of it. Here's Cheerio Incorporated versus the Red Star Pathfinders. Cheerio, in Season 2, Cheerio looking amazing. Just amazing. Season 3, Season 4 looking garbage. They're starting 2 of their rookies in this game, Trenton Trinity in the line, and Jane Calypso, who's going to be doing a bit of receiving for us, potentially. Red Star are also starting fresh people in the line. Frog Plots, great player, Frog Plots. And Activity, Tallahassee is, they're both starting out for the Pathfinders, and it is a frozen old game. Chilly. Oh, yeah. Keep your hands warm. All that caper. Yeah, all that business. Clive Goldmouth is going to get us underway. Here he goes. Running it straight up the middle, picks up 13. Here comes Per Jackson, who's very slow. Per Jackson is not fast. His Linfield Muscles having a go, and he gets nothing from that. Clive picks up 3. It's 3rd and 7, and Jackson is not capable. Okay, over to Cheerio then. They throw it on first down. Alan Twerp managing to stagger forward off the pass from Alundra Blood, who's back after a season-out injury. in the last season. Jane Calypso on the reception, though. 53 yards off the pass from Rosemary, busted. And Twerp runs one in and Cheerio take the lead. Okay. Jackson throws one. It's caught. And it's a first down. Linfield is now running it. We've had a lot of discussion about Linfield muscles in the past, and we're not going to pick it up today unless he does anything particularly spectacular. Anyway, Red Star gets stopped, and Cheerio take over again. Bad bit of throw there. It's 3rd and 10. Twerp throws it to Blood, who only picks up 5. All right, back to Red Star, and it's Dirk Shafter making a catch and an impact on the game. I mean, a low impact on the game, but I mean, all impact counts. It's 3rd and 1. Clive throws it. It's caught by Purd. Jackson's so slow. Why is he so slow? He shouldn't be that slow. He's an elf. No, he's lazy then. Yeah, fundamentally, like all elves. Clive managing to break through the tackles there, finds some open ground and gets the touchdown time to score up at 1 after 20 some odd plays. Rosemary chucks it out to Blood. Not quick. Blood, accurate though, and incredibly violent, if memory serves. Well, let's hope we get to see that in action. Alan the Twerp gets a catch and a first down for 23 yards. Busted, seeking out a target, picks out Party Boy for 6. Twerp gets nowhere. And then Alundra Blood throwing for 14. No, Jeff Jackson getting a deflection there. Okay, that's something, I guess. 2nd and 10. Twerp picking up 5 on the ground. Blood throws to the flat. It's caught, but it's nowhere near far enough. And Red Star are back in possession once more. Goldmouth picks up 5. Then Jackson with 1. Linfield wisely avoiding enemy players. Heads for an open gap and gets them the first down. Jackson now with the throw to Party Boy's on the other team. Well, I mean, he got a ball anyway, but he deflected it. Yeah. Blood with a 5-yard completion. Busted now completes to Party Boy. Okay, yeah. Twerp getting a 3-yard catch. I mean, this is a staggeringly unexciting game for those who like to see high yardage and spectacular individual effort. Show me high yardage with spectacular individual effort, please. 2nd and goal. Here's Twerp. No, he only gets a yard. 3rd and goal. Blood. She goes for the pass, and it missed. Righto. Back with the Pathfinders once more. Clive with another good run. He's got 8 runs for 71 yards as we get to half-time. And it's all square. Super. There goes Durkee. He's got a catch. Gets 21. Linfield is trying to get him past halfway. He doesn't manage to do so. Clive's going to try and do it. He doesn't quite get there either. Jacko chucks it. Deflected by Busted, and Cheerio have the ball back. First down from Blood, an 11-yarder. Busted now running it. Busts through a few tackles. Well. Alan Twerp is doing well, but you've got to admire the blocking there from Jane Calypso, who was holding up the potential tackler. No idea where that one was supposed to go, but it didn't go there. Busted throws it. It's caught by Calypso for 12. Here's Twerp. And a nice piece of deflection from Muscles. But they get the first down again, and Cheerio are threatening to score. Depends if the threat is any good, though. It is. Rosemary Busted hustles over the line. 2-1 Cheerio in the lead, but this is a real scrap defensively at the moment. Both teams holding each other in check for the most part. But Red Star are past halfway, but Clive doesn't go anywhere. Well, he's their best runner. Yeah, 3rd and 6. Here's Linfield. He's got a gap, and he's got him the first down, and they're still rolling. Clive gets another 3. Jackson gets 5. Here's Linfield. He needs only 1, and he doesn't manage it. Cheerio have the possibility here to round this game out, because it's going to take them 3/4 of an hour to get up the field if they manage to maintain possession. But in doing so, of course, they drain the play clock out. 2nd and 3 is Blood. That one's caught by Party Boy. And the party he's having is very, very slow. I don't care if it's in his pants or elsewhere. It's just not a very quick party. Alan Twerp chucks one. It's deep to Jane, and she's in. Jane Calypso getting a touchdown on her debut. It's what you like to see. You like to see debut players doing well, and then ideally being brutally murdered by the opposing team. Because you kind of go, oh, what could have happened? How could this player have been transformational for this franchise and organisation? Only to find out, well, there you go. Yep, there it is. There you are. Another 3 and out for Red Star as Calypso gets another catch. Calypso with a turn of speed. Certainly not having much in the way of opposition. She's up to 193 yards receiving now as Party Boy staggers in to give Cheerio a compelling enough lead that I feel safe to activate the afterburners. Right. Yep. No, there go Cheerio again. Was deflected by Jackson. Busted, throws. It's caught by Party Boy. Okay. He's got 14 catches in this game. Seems quite high. Does it, doesn't it? Yeah, he hasn't gone very far with it. No, it feels like he's done nothing at all. Touchdown, Party Boy. That's his 79th career touchdown. Mostly due to his performance in Season 2, which was incredibly impressive. Looked like he was going to be a big star for the future, but that star has waned somewhat. Final score, Cheerio 5, Red Star 1. Cheerio with 462 yards. Yeah, that's a day's work. Star player of the game, it's another rookie. Trenton Trinity coming up tops with 51 pancakes and a tackle for loss. Linfield Muscles did the number for Red Star with 33 fan points, which is unremarkable. Okay, well, brighter future is ahead for both teams, but Cheerio will be pleased to get this campaign going from game 1. Toy Masters are taking on Shady Palms. Sorry, I was about to just, everything was going to go wrong there, but I needed to reset the old larynxes and business. Toy Masters, are they playing anyone new? No, then we don't care about them. What about Shady Palms? No rookies on either team, and better still, it's snowing. Oh God! All right, we'll turn the speed up. A Cheerio back? Hard to say. They weren't playing a very good team, so we'll see. Right, first with the ball is Sectarian Thunderclap for Shady Palms. Getting a nice 6 yards. Jovial Impairment with a good run as well. Picks up another 16. Here goes Bork Tesla. And he can only get one. Thunderclap again, but he's fumbled the ball. And it's Klep Bossman who's picked it up. And he's heading back the other way. Quite dramatically so. A hefty old fumble recovery there. As Scrag takes over and is in the end zone. Scrag Vitamins opening scoring after 5 plays. Toy Masters take the lead 1-0. Jovial can only get 2. It's 3rd and 8, and that's stuffed at the line. And the Toy Masters in possession again, and Scrag has immediately taken flight and picks up 14. Justin Underworld now throws. Denial Saddlebag with the denied pass. Johanna U-turn on 3rd down, picks up 12. Scrag throws an interception. Good times. Denial with the pick-off there. It's 3rd and 9, and Shady Palms once again crashing out. Scrag gets 1, and then there's the throw. Scrag this time on the reception, picks up 10, and it's 1st down. Johanna, decent turn of speed, not so much on the evasion. No, it's fumbled again on the 2-yard line, and Shady Palms have recovered it, saving their blushes. They were about to go behind quite well by 2. Yep, by 2. Okay, right, Toy Masters back in possession, and they've coughed it up a 3rd time. Jovial's recovered that one. And this time, Shady Palms have got themselves a 1st down as a response, a 30-yard catch. And they fumbled it, but they managed to recover it themselves. The snow here playing merry hell with the holding capabilities for each team. Yeah. Scrag runs it on 1st down. Johanna U-turn's been injured by Hannibal Panache. Kenny Respect has come on instead for the Toy Masters. Gets a carry and 6 yards immediately. All right, okay. But they failed to get the 1st down. And Shady Palms taken over. Impairment with a nice piece of running. Good solid evasion there. Gets 17 yards. Tesla, again, nothing. 5 carries for 1 yard in the game so far. Yeah, he's not going to be getting this job again, is he? No, he really genuinely is not going to be getting this job again. Kenny Respect picks up a catch and a 1st down. As the Toy Masters take over again. Saddlebag with another deflection. There goes Scrag through the middle. Picks up 11. Justin looks for a target. It's dropped by Benny Sausages. He's reliable. Sausages? Not today, he isn't. Nope. Sausages, not reliable. He's got his 2nd deflection there, which is helpful. It's now 3rd and 8. There goes Tesla. This is the time he's chosen to actually run it. He coughed the ball up, but Spack freely managed to recover it, which is... No, hold on, never mind, they're giving it up this time. Claw scratch board, forcing another fumble. And there's another one. Good, keep them coming. I like it. It's keeping the guessing game of what's even happening here entirely fluid. Impairment on the run, picks up 4. Tesla's trying to go around the outside of the line. Doesn't work any better for him. Picks up 3. Toy Master's back in possession. Tesla with a sack. Saddlebag with another deflection. Respect is going to try and hustle it all the way there. He gets close, but it didn't work. Impairment with another nice catch. 17. Arguably the strongest performer for the Palms in this game so far. Thunderclap's been okay. He's been okay. He's not been good. No. Right. Respect is on the move. Gets close to a first down, but close to a first down is not a first down, and the Palms have got the ball back. It's still 1-0. And that's mostly because neither team seems capable of actually hanging on to the ball long enough to take it to the end zone. That's the weather, though. Well, whatever you want to blame it on, it's happening. Scrag with a nice run, gets 7. Justin gets nothing. And Spack comes up with a sack. And the Palms are back in possession. There goes Jovial. 1 whole yard. Bork is stopped at the line, and the Toy Masters have the ball back again. Scrag gets 5. Underworld throws. It's caught. Kenny Respect first down. Let's go. And there's Sausages, and he's got room to go. So that's what he's doing. He's down after 49 yards at around the 12-yard line. Scrag now running and gets it in, and it's 2-0. Toy Masters with a comfortable lead, given the inability of either team to move the ball particularly. Toy Masters again with possession. Scrag picks up 4 at 2nd and 5, and there's a sack from Impairment. Respect now. Pushes through, gets a first down. He'll like that. 13 yards. Scrag going again. There's only 16 plays left in the game. I mean, that's enough time to score twice, but you've got to be able to score twice. Collect Bossman, nice catch, and go, and touchdown, and that's the end of this one. That's it. No, stick 2 forks in it, and put it on a bit of time. And Underworld's picked up the fumble, and that's a scoop and indeed score. 4-0. Now, hang on, they've done it again. There goes Scrag. He's in as well. Back to back. Scoop has got, and then Scrag gets injured. Well, that's just... Hold on, they've done it again. Well, Shady Palms clearly used to sunnier weather. Total inability to control the ball. Turk Ramjet has come off the bench and scored himself a touchdown. It's horrendous. It's a nightmare. But it's opening day. And that's the end of that then. Between the two teams, we failed to break 500 yards. But a compelling win for the Toy Masters, 6-0. Yeah, all right. Star of the game, Denial Saddlebag, despite being on the losing team with 85 fan points. 5 deflections, a sack, and an interception. Nice. Justin Underworld with 66 did the job for the Toy Masters, but we won't be talking about Justin Underworld again come Who's Player of the Week, because he really didn't play very well at all. Good times. How many turnovers? Oh, you know, some. You lost 3. You lost 5. That's a lot of turnovers. Yeah, that's your turnover score doing really badly. Oh, boy. Okay, next, Medics Lingo Blend. New ownership in at Lingo Blend, and they've got Stephen Truckstop in the week 1 lineup. Nice. Meanwhile, at Bumson, the same names you're familiar with. Can Bumson turn a corner in this season? Well, it's a blessed game, so we might actually see some actual offensive production in this one. We might not. Yeah, but we might. John the Plum is first to bat, and he's taking things away. The team captain for Lingo Blend picks up 5. Ulysses Failure managing to get 4 yards on the ground. Eric the Power Point completes one at Hack Murphy. Sad old aging Hack Murphy with a 35-yard gain. There goes Stegerson. He's picked up 21. Lingo Blend was moving the ball quite well until Failure threw a pass. El Smiter's picking it off. So let's see what Bumson have got in their medical bag of tricks. And there goes El Smiters. Oh, lots of evasion going on there. The Dark Elf picking up 30 yards. There goes Bingo Hazmat round the outside, getting nice blocking there from Sabutio Bongos. Which is what, if your gunners aren't catching the ball, blocking is the absolute best thing they can do. Nice catch from Karen Hare. Smiters throws to the flat. Bongos is in for the touchdown. And the Medics have taken the lead after 10 plays. Murphy with another nice catch. Failure only gets 1 yard there. Power point now to Stegerson, and he's got the first down. Here goes JTP. What's he going to do? Well, he's going to get past the line, and he's still going. And a nice 18-yard gain there. The Medics seem to be struggling to tackle. 13-yard gain from Failure. They're looking for the end zone, and Plum is in. 1-1. Okay, Hazmat runs it back for Bumson, picks up 15. This is quite tidy looking offense. Not spectacular. Tidy, see? Up here, incredible, right? Spectacular, just a little bit below that. Drop a few more rungs, tidy. Right, and then you're down into tedious offense. Scooter Boim runs it in for another Bumson touchdown. 2-1 now. But can they stop Lingo Blend? Ulysses Failure's last game for Lingo Blend. He's being traded after this appearance, if he's still alive. Otherwise, if he's not still alive, I rather suspect that trade will fall through, as Hack Murphy scores a 28-yard touchdown. His 101st career touchdown there. It's not an awful lot of players who've got 100 touchdowns. There's probably a few by this point. Yeah, but not an awful lot. No, 100 is a good number and one to be rightly proud of, as Bongos gets a first down for the Medics. Boim throws one. Bongos has got it again. Down at the 10-yard line. Smiters, end zone. Bongos, Sabutio, touchdown. 2 for them. Yeah. It's 3-2. Anyway, Medics up right now, but neither team is exactly holding the other in check. 2nd and 10. Failure. A nice run through the middle, picks up 6. It's 3rd and 3 though. PowerPoint is stuffed, and the Medics have the ball back again and the opportunity to push their lead out into a more compelling lead. Great piece of commentary. Smiters throws it. Bongos has got it again. And that's a 17-yard gain. There goes Karen Hare, and she's going to score. It's now 4-2. And Lingo Blend need to come back into this one, probably get some turnover action in there as well, if they can. Failure gets nothing. It's 3rd and 10, and it falls to PowerPoint, who completes to Stegerson. Well, they needed that one. They did need it, and they got it. Okay, Failure running around the outside of the line. Doesn't get much off it. No blocks there to help him out, and he gets 6. 3rd and 4. Plum is stopped short. There are currently 23 players with 100-plus touchdowns. See, that's why I can drop this kind of information into casual commentary, and I've got a legion of fact checkers who'll go and see where we actually stand. Anyway, we're just past halfway. Medics with a comfortable lead at the moment, but they lose possession of the ball there, and Lingo Blend have it back again. Failure. He's not been that compelling on the ground. Anyway, Stephen Truckstop has found himself injured. The rookie being taken out by Ethel Treadbanjo. Shade Darkcave has come on in place. Who? Exactly. Now, that's a problem, isn't it? Yeah. Shade Darkcave, big no-name player going on right there. Maybe he'll be good. He won't. Why? Because if he was going to be good, I would have heard of him. Okay. All right. Anyway, PowerPoint chucks one, and it's caught. So Lingo Blend moving the ball right now, but are they doing so in a compelling fashion? Halfway decent run from Failure, but it's 3rd and short. PowerPoint, a wide open Ulysses Failure is going to chop that one in. It's now 4-3. Lingo Blend still needing a turnover of some fashion or another in order to keep the dream alive. I mean, that's assuming that the only thing they've dreamt of is beating the Bumson Medics. I mean, you could dream a little larger than that, if you could be bothered. Hazmat throws one. Murphy with the deflection. And they're stopped on 3rd down. Well, Lingo Blend can make a game of this one. Second and 6. Failure picks up 1 yard. Third down. Power point again. It's complete again. Murphy this time with the catch. He's got a first down and 40 yards to his name. The Plum picks up 1. Second and 8. Failure. He's found Stegerson, who's going to go the distance. And that's a touchdown. It's 4-all. Can Bumson pull this one back in their favour again? They've blown a 2-point lead and desperately need to figure out what it was that was working earlier and make it work again. Consult a different page of the manual to try and figure out exactly which button they were pressing. Smiters on 3rd and 9. It's deflected by Murphy, who's got 4 in this game. He's got to be on for player of the game at this point. You reckon? Yeah. John the Plum, nice 26-yard run. That was a terrible throw, though. Power point on 2nd and 10. It's complete to Stegerson, who's fumbled the ball into the waiting arms of Karen Hare, who's recovered it far enough that the end zone is not out of the question. Boam gets a first down on the catch. Boam now throwing, and it's deflected by power point at 2nd and 10. Smiters to Hazmat, who's got the touchdown, and Bumson take the lead. Just 11 plays remain. Okay. Stegerson catches it, gets the first down, steps out of bounds. Doesn't do him any favours. The Plum throws. It's caught again by Stegerson. 7 plays left now. And the All-Stars still trying to get out of their own half, and it's 3rd and 14. This for the ball game. The ball game is still going. Okay. 4 plays left. Failure gets only 2. PowerPoint's going to try and run it. Well, that's not going to do the job. 2 plays left. The Plum needs to throw long. He finds Stegerson, who breaks the tackle and is down at the 6-yard line for the game. No. All right. Okay. Well, it came down to last play of the game, and you tried to get an orc to throw the ball. Well, I mean, what did you expect? Final score, Bumson 5, Lingo 4. Hank Murphy actually didn't do as well as I thought he did. All right. He did get player of the game, 169 receiving, 4 deflections. El Smiter's player of the game for the Medics with 120 combined yards and an interception. Yeah. Okay. All right then. Yep. There you go. There it is. There we are. Okay, we're through row 1 into row 2. Peninsula Transport taking on the Sunshine Fun Bus. Who's new? Well, you've got Rhett Violin playing in the line for Peninsula Transport. And the recently signed Ed Bigmother. Oh, yeah. Ed Bigmother being sold to Peninsula Transport, our leading blocker from last season. I'm sure we won't miss him at all. Yaya Lemongrass getting a start on their debut for the Sunshine Fun Bus. Is this the Fun Bus's year? Nope. Okay. And it's a sunny old day, which means it's a beautiful day for some Brutallball. Yeah. John DeCaro will get us underway for the Fun Bus. And he gets 2 yards. Okay. Fastidious now runs for a loss. Gets tackled by Randall Maroon. Colt Rhombus looks for somewhere to throw it. Can't find one, but manages to run for the first down. Okay. DeCaro sacked by Gabe Transistor. Fastidious ran the outside of the line. Cordelia Benzadrine was there to try and make the tackle, but yeah, I don't know why Cordelia's back again. It felt very much terminal, but no, she's still with us. Rhombus on 3rd and 11. Completes the DeCaro, and it's not good enough, and now we get to see Peninsula. Transistor on the run on first down, easily swerving through tackles, picks up 20 yards. Here's Hanky Fungible, and he picks up another 5. Hatchet Malibu with the throw, completes a first down to Benzadrine. Transistor running again, and like flipping much every halfling, you've really got to stamp on them to tackle them. You've just got to stamp on them. You're gonna kick them so hard they don't get back up again. The good news is they're so small they're right close to your foot. Fungible, good effort, but didn't make it on 3rd down, and the Fun Bus have the ball. DeCaro gets 2. Fastidious gets not a lot, and Rhombus completes the pass to DeCaro, who picks up the first down. All right. DeCaro runs it. He gets a bit of a lane there, picks up 6. Yeah. Fastidious gets 3. Rhombus has the first down. Jalafa's chucked a 5er in the bucket. Thank you. for the fee for barely ruining Lingo Blend's debut. Let's say, a win is a win. Come the end of the season, you'll be going, oh, if only I had one more win. Well, you do now. And much obliged to you for your bucket toss. 2nd and 6, the pass goes nowhere. Beelzebub on 3rd and 6 goes nowhere. And Peninsula have the ball back. We're already into the 2nd quarter of the game and no one scored yet. There goes Cordelia. She's got a catch. And picks up 43 yards. And Peninsula now look like they might have a shot at the end zone. Transistor throws it out of bounds. Fungible has the touchdown, and Peninsula Transport take the lead after 1/3 of plays have elapsed. Fastidious, nice piece of running, gets good blocks, picks up a comfortable 21-yard first down. Is Rhombus on 1st and 10, gets only 2. DeCaro now completes to Bubble Jet, who has the first down. Okay, Fun Bus coming out on this drive in with the mood to move. Rhombus picks up 14. DeCaro to the outside of the line, but he's just not quick enough to get past when someone's blocking for him. Fastidious, however, picks up a comfortable 17. Rhombus to Fastidious picks up 3. DeCaro, nope. 3rd and 7. Bad throw, and that's the end of the drive. Just 7 yards short of the end zone. Transistor with another good run, and this is a very good run. Seriously, stamp on him. 39 yards. That's giving him just short of a 25-yard average in the game so far, off 4 carries. That's a good way to go. Well, with blocking and a very agile runner, he's in the end zone. Touchdown. 2-0 now, Transport. DeCaro gets 5 off that one. Fastidious doesn't get an awful lot. 3rd and 2, Rhombus. Half time. Rhombus throws, it's caught. I'd have to say that right now, Peninsula Transport's coverage looks woeful. But they're in luck because the Fun Bus are not passing the ball very often. No. They are doing now, though. They've figured this out, I think. Antonio Rojas taking a 38-yard tear up the field to put the Fun Bus on the scoreboard. There goes Benzodrine back the other way for 26. Malibu through the middle gets only a couple. Transistor throws a really short one there, and Fungible throws it away rather than get tackled. What a coward. Rojas with another nice catch gets 28 off the pass from DeCaro. Fastidious runs and gets 8. Rhombus is dropped by Fastidious. Well, you try catching with paws. Hardly the point, is it? Yeah. Anyway, 2nd and 7. It's caught by Rojas and he's in. And the Fun Bus have tied it up. It's now 2-2. Julio Lobster. He's been playing this entire game and this is his first play. And he breaks 97 tackles on his way to 43 yards. He's got the next one as well and scored a touchdown. You know, you should probably do that all the time. You'd think. Yeah. Fastidious gets nothing. It's 3rd and 10. Rhombus manages to pick out Rojas on the sideline, who then heads downfield. Nice 35-yarder there. They throw it to Bubble Jet on the next play for 12. Fastidious now. You know what? I think this aerial game might have some mileage in it. Just a thought. Touchdown. Fun, but the game's come to life now. Rojas gets his 3rd. Benzodrine picks up a short one. Is Fungible. Looking to throw, and it's complete again. Benzodrine with the catch. Evades a tackle from Bite Strong Arm. Takes off, gets 27. It's a fumble. But Ed Big Mother's picked up the fumble, and we know that Ed can run. And he advances that one 24 yards. Transistor, touchdown. Yeah, well, he's good. He is good, Gabe Transistor. Ed gets himself a deflection. 3rd and 6. It's caught by Rojas, who keeps the Sunshine Fun Bus drive alive. Bubble Jet drops one, no. That's his fingers being stamped on after the match. 3rd and 6. Rhombus completed to Fastidious. He caught that one. Good, well, good. Yeah, DeCaro throws, and Bubble Jet's got that. The Fun Bus approaching enemy territory, by which I mean the red zone. Touchdown. All right, fine. 4-4. Next stop wins. You reckon? Next stop possibly results in a tie. Okay. Throw it a Lobster. They have done. Okay. Lobster takes off again. Yaya Lemongrass with the tackle. The rookie there making an important stop. 10 plays left. 2nd and 10. 3rd and 10. Peninsula with the ball. Fungible. It's picked off. John DeCaro makes the interception. And the Funbus have got 8 plays to take advantage. Rhombus gets a catch. And he picks up 28 yards. Here's Fastidious. He gets 2. Here's Rhombus again. 2nd and 7. And that one's deflected by Fungible. 3rd and 7. And they can't convert. 4 plays for Peninsula to win it. That one's complete. No, it's too short. 2 plays left. You've got to throw. You've got to howitzer that thing. Well, they didn't. And the final score is Peninsula Transport 4, Sunshine Funbus 4. Arguably the right result. Arguably. Star player in this one, Colt Rhombus, with 193 passing yards for the Sunshine Funbus, with 3 touchdowns and 2 tackles for loss. Gabe Transistor, only 156 rushing. Could have had more, I reckon. Could have had more. But there you go. That's the scores on the board for that one. Next up, you've got your Beekeepers up against the Sea Raiders. What's the weather like? It is snowing. Okay, there was a last play injury. Okay, well, as long as it's an injury, we don't care about injuries. Deaths, that's what we care about. Who's new at the Beekeepers? Well, Ezra Custard is getting a start as a receiver. All right, okay. And at the Sea Raiders? Nope. Okay, all right, let's see some magic here in Mongolia, who are playing at home. We'll up the tempo a little bit because it's snowing. Yeah. Right, Mikey Heimlich gets the first play of the game, evades everybody, and gets 23 yards. Sonny Watt tries it and doesn't get anywhere. And then Paul Crapwhistle, recently signed, he makes a name for himself straight away with a good 39-yard run. Here's Mike again, he's going to keep it on the ground. The Sea Raiders very much staying grounded, and they have themselves a touchdown. Hank Massive can only get 4. Here's O.T. Freemason with the throw to Mickle Pickle, who's got the pace and the first down. Pickle now runs the ball, who has the pace through the middle of the pack, but only if they get blocks. No blocks, no run. Hank, evading all the tackles in the world, picks up 14 yards, and that's a touchdown. Ooh, a shootout in the snow. I like it. Flipping heck, Mike. Mike just evaded 4 tackles with 1 sweet move. It was a delight to see. Show me that again. Crap whistle, nowhere to go this time. Mike's got the ball again. And another first down. Here goes Sonny Watt. He evades, gets 7 yards, 2nd and 2. Crap whistle with a first down. Okay, Mike again. Picks up 6. The Beekeeper's really struggling to tackle him. Sonny Watt's in for the end zone and the touchdown. Here goes Hank. Gets 9 yards on the carry. Freemason throws. It's deflected by Muzmuzio. Mickle, no. Okay, yeah. Mike with possession once again, and it's another first down. He's got 6 carries for 110 yards so far. Muzio, nice catch, gets 19. Crap whistle throws one, and it's behind the line. An unwise choice. Some kind of screenplay, possibly. Watt's in for the end zone and the touchdown. Hank can only get 2. Here's Freemason. Is sacked. And on 3rd and 10, Pickle's going to try and hero mode it. Manages to hero mode it. Has the first down. Changes direction on the field. Looked like a bold move. Was one. Didn't work. That's a big throw. Ezra Custard getting a 33-yard catch. Pickle runs for 8. It's 2nd and 2. Hank has got the first down. Fabulous blocking there from Mini Sabotage. But Hank's coughed the ball up. And the Sea Raiders have recovered. They throw it away on 2nd down, 3rd down. Crap whistle throws. Ziggy Whippet has got the catch. Pickle tries to make the tackle. Does so. 28-yard gain, though. Here goes Mike again. That tree man's not going to catch him. No. Trees can't tackle. Everybody knows that. Sonny Watt evading absolutely everybody. And is down after 29 yards. But the threat of another touchdown is right here. It's 3rd and shorts. And there's the score. It's 4-1. The Beekeepers now needing to find a different objective. Well, same objective, different approach, maybe. Well, whatever, they need to find it. 3rd and 1. Massive. He's looking to throw. Why? You only needed 1 yard. Run it. That was madness. That was just wrong-headedness. Second and 3. Sonny Watt takes off again. Sonny Watt's having a heck of a game. He is. A human. An actual human. An actual human running the ball and doing well. You don't see an awful lot of actual humans in this game. Anyway, Beekeepers got to stop, which I feel it's only fair to point out. It's half-time. Sea Raiders are up 4-1 right now. Beekeepers with the ball, and Pickle has the pace for the first down. Here's Hank. He's got a nice running lane. Evade. And he's still on his feet. He picks up 32. They needed a nice big play like that. They probably need another 4 or 5 big plays like that pretty soon, I reckon. 2nd and 7 is Hank again. Runs straight up the middle, gets flattened in the middle. Ezra Custard catch, touchdown. 2nd touchdown for Ezra Custard on her debut. Yep, Ezra's a she. There we go, I've decided. Right, Sonny Watt, no running for you this time, son. Crap Whistle can't get there either. And Heimlich is also stuffed at the line. The Beekeepers trying to keep themselves in the game. Have themselves a 3rd and 1. Pickle gets the first down. All right. There goes Hank. He's stopped behind the line. Freemason throws. Hank's got the catch. And he's got enough room to go. He's going to get down to the 22-yard line. Okay. Pickle. Hank drops the ball. Okay. Hank only gains 2. It's 3rd and 7. But Custard's got it. And they're inside the 5-yard line. Sacked again. Here's Massive. Terrible throw. 3rd and goal. Freemason. Not a good idea of a throw, that one. It was deflected, and the Raiders have got the ball. Crap Whistle, though, on a 3rd down already. It's 1st down again. Beekeepers. Yeah. This is a good level of action here. Freemason, just what's with all these piddling little passes that don't work? Stop it. And they failed to convert again, and the Raiders take back over. They've got themselves a 3rd and 2, and it's Crap Whistle to give it a go. He only gets 1. Beekeepers have another opportunity to pull one back. This time, Hank gets a little bit of help with the blocking, dodges a few tackles, picks up 27 yards. Freemason to the end zone, and Ezra Custard's got touchdown number 3. 15 plays left in the game. Sea Raiders with the ball and the lead at the current time. A nice catch there from Muzio. It's 2nd and 3rd and 3. Oh. Game moves really fast. Sometimes I have to change commentary mid-sentence in that way that you do professionally. Crap Whistle with a 19-yard run for the first down. Here's Mike going again. He's evading a plenty and picks up 6. Sack from Karina Very there. As Crap Whistle on 3rd and 6 gets the first down, and that's probably going to spell doom for the Beekeepers. Sea Raiders fumbled it but managed to recover. No, 4 plays. Hank runs it. Not the great move there. Freemason sacks it and coughs the ball up into the hands of a lineman. But it's all over. That's it. No, you're sure. That's the end of that one. Final score, Sea Raiders 4, Beekeepers 3. Star of the game, Big Rod McGurk. 53 pancakes and 2 sacks. O.T. Freemason, the star player for the Beekeepers, despite not really doing very much defensively at all. Yeah. Okay. Do we think either team has got... I think both teams have got some mustard going on there, but they've got some fine-tuning that is required. Graser Ridge are taking on Edgy Slum. If you're a Graser Ridge fan, you might want to look away. No fresh players for Graser Ridge. Okay. And no fresh players for Edgy Slum. All right, then. Yeah, now, but vets slapping each other up and down the fields. I mean, obviously they've rotated through into other players, but I mean, you know, they've been in the league for a bit. Ronnie Bongos gets the first catch of the game, sheds a tackle. Oh, it's Ron Bongos versus Santino Bananas. You love to see it. Nomad Gunslinger, nice piece of strong running for Edgy Slum. Kaz Magug there, picking up Kaz Damug. Whatever his name is, he didn't get very far, and Graser Ridge are in possession. Kyle throws it to Pat Duplicitus, who has a comfortable first down for 28 yards. Rufus Paper Trail there, gets not a lot. Martin Jackhammer completes to Nigel. Nigel is back for the new season, and he's in the end zone after 53 yards. Little Nigel Prison there, lovely job. Santino comes up with a sack. It's 3rd and 12, and Muluab gets nowhere. And there goes Nigel. Yep. Touchdown, Nigel Prison. 2 catches, 2 scores. Love it. Yeah, that's a ticket. Nomad Gunslinger there, tackled by Josh Rubinho. And once again, Slum going nowhere. Jackhammer throws. There goes Nigel. 3 for 3. Nige Prison there. A 100% touchdown record. I mean, that's a bit of a one-dimensional team. So what? There are a lot of one-dimensional teams in this league. There goes Nigel. He's being guarded by Job Scott Dunn. And I tell you what the job's not got, and that's done. No, he's in again. 4 for 4. That's horrendous. Kaz the Mug picks up a fumble and advances 3 yards. Mercifully, Forby's probably watching the football. So he's entirely missing out on his utter lack of speedy defence, letting him down entirely. Anyway, Bongos gets a first down for 13. There goes Muluab, finally breaking through. Santino's running away from Muluab Vos. Finally makes the tackle after deciding, oh, okay, we'll go this way. Gunslinger gets sacked. It's 3rd and 13. Muluab with the ball. Completes to Gunslinger, who could go the distance. No, it's a first down on the no yard line. DeMug goes for it, doesn't get it. Gunslinger. It's in. Martin Jackhammer's been injured by Ron Bongos. That might actually help the team significantly. Yep, there's a bad throw. Nigel is now in at runner. Oh, I mean, I'm not sure that's safe. Yeah, he picked up 17 on his first one, though. Joe Stein baffled with a nice catch for Graser Ridge. Gets 42 yards. Paper Trail throws. He's baffled again. Touchdown. Obviously, because in this game, yes, in this first week, teams have been allowed to have their coach set their lineup. And when the coach sets the lineup, players can shuffle around quite readily following any kind of substitution. So if you see people moving into a different position, that'll be why. But that's for people who wanted an experimental first week or were, not paying enough attention to set their lineup. There goes Nige. He's running again. He picked up 10 yards. 2 carries for 27. Yeah, all right. That's not bad. But they crash out on 3rd down. There go Slum. He's got it to Dunn. Dunn's hustling. He's down to the opposing 30. Georgie Cones has been injured by Pat Duplicitus. And Brad Adidas has come in instead. We didn't even get to see Georgie Cones do anything great. And we love Georgie Cones. We do. He can't catch for toffee, but he's exciting to watch. Slum once again, failure to convert on a first down. It's just past half time. And right now, Graser Ridge are leading this 5-1. Nige tries throwing the ball. He's far better at catching it. That's why you lock him in at a gunner. But, I mean, that's what the coaches do. What coaches do, though. Don't. Yeah. 2nd and 10. Kaz, no. 3rd and 9. Gunslinger throws it away. Back with Graser Ridge again. They've thrown it and Baffled has got the catch. Good run. 42 yards on the reception. Paper Trail throws a little 2-yarder there. Nige looks deep and it's dropped by Baffled. And Baffled was wide open. Cohort runs for the first down. Graser is making all the right moves right now. Paper Trail throws. There's Duplicitus for the touchdown. It's 6-1. We should be at... Someone's injured there. It looked like Tarquin Bangfish. Yeah, he's down. Santino's kicked Tarquin Bangfish in the dangerous parts. But Gus the Hitman Resume is now in the lineup. Kyle Cohort's been injured by Muluab Verbose. Randall Frippery now in the lineup for Graser Ridge. This is what, I mean, Slum is a team entirely designed to be ultra-violent. Ron Bongos has found himself injured. Pat Duplicitus picking up his 2nd. Olivia Swiss Lagoon is now in the lineup. I don't think it's going to make any difference to the score, though. No, although Swiss Lagoon with a nice piece of 33-yard receiving. It's 2nd and goal. DeMug to Verbose, no. 3rd and goal, no, nothing happening there, neither. Yep, chuck that one away. Safety first. Nigel's on the run, and he's going to be caught quickly, but he did get 28 yards. Okay, 2nd and 10. Paper Trail, no. Prison, no. Okay, back with Slum. They throw one away, and then get themselves sacked, and then have one deflected by Nige, who's got 6 deflections in the game. If he'd stayed at Gunner, yeah, I know. At Gunner, he was lighting them up. Duplicitous is having a good game as well. He's not done much in terms of numbers, apart from hurting the opposing team. That'll get you there. It might. 2nd and 8, 3rd and 7 for Slum, and they're sacked by Duplicitous. Graser Ridge on the last play, and Nigel's running it and picks up 8. Final score, Graser Ridge 6, Slum 1. Nigel Prison, star of the game. No, 187 receiving, 4 touchdowns, and 6 passes deflected. No tackles, though, because Nigel can't tackle for toffee. Mulawab got the number 1 player for Slum. What did he do to accomplish that? Basically turned up, I suppose. Okay. Graser Ridge inflicted 3 injuries, 2 with 1 player. Slum only inflicted 2. They're not going to be happy about that. They are not going to be happy about that. Okie dokie. Right, into the next game in today's lineup. It's the Stegenauts versus Failurewood Hills. Who's new and exciting? Who are those new players that you're going to go like, my favourite new player is on the field? Well, only one in this one, and it's Pugil Arachnophone, who's starting us off in the line for the Stegenauts. Everybody else, you've seen them before. Okie dokie. It's a blessed game, so, you know, it's got all the chances. It's got all the chances here. Daisy Mango is going to get us rolling for the Failurewood Hills. Brutallball team. Daisy Mango, Halfling. Gets 5 yards. Okay. Phantom Mafanta now. Picking up another 4 is Tim Vanken. Tim throws to Julio a la carte, just in case you were wondering, it's the first down. Tim Vanken, maybe the best quarterback in the league in the future. Maybe. Depends how he develops. Either way, it's 2nd and 3, and Failurewood are threatening to score and score. 1-0. Okay. Here goes Nobby Harefoot for the Stegenauts. Very nice piece of running. 21-yard gain. Merry Aluminium there. It is aluminium. Yes, it is aluminium. Okay. Hugo Blowfish with a nice piece of running. Stegenauts keeping this one very much grounded right now. Here goes Harefoot again. He's staying on the ground. Evades a tackle. Evades another tackle. Evades a tackle. And is brought down after 23 yards. Aluminium through the middle. Evading tackles galore. Stegenauts not so much on tackling, huh? Blowfish punches it in, and it's 1-1. There's a pass on first down. Mango throws it for 12. Mafanta runs for a 3-yarder. Vanken has it deflected by Aluminium. 3rd and 6. Mango, first down. Okay, good 15 yards there. Mafanta, nothing doing. Here's Vanken. Big throw, but it's deflected by Barry Science. You've got Barry Science on your team and you're running it on every down. What is wrong with you people? I don't understand. Yeah. Exorcism Fry with a catch there for Failurewood. Vanken looks deep, finds Fry again for another 12. Mango completes a la carte into the end zone for the touchdown. Failurewood up 2-1. There goes Harefoot again. He picks up 4. Aluminium throws one away, and they've turned the ball over. Failurewood. Opportunity maybe to stretch. Hold on. No, never mind. Barry Science has intercepted the ball for the Stegenauts, and he's still on his feet. That's probably 50, 60 yards on the interception return, and then they're not going to throw the ball to him. Because why would you? He's only probably the best receiver in the league right now. That's big talk. Yeah, I mean, he does play both ways. He can at least tackle. Yeah. He's a better receiver than Fellamilad, Flash Bandit. Flash Bandit's not a very good receiver. Daxter is a better receiver than Flash, but Barry's better than Daxter. Okay, who else? Who else would you consider? Nigel. Nigel's just got raw speed. He does have raw speed. Myra's Sacrifice. I'll be honest with you, Myra always puts in a solid game, but I can't recall Myra putting in a holy mackerel, that's a hell of a game. There goes Barry again. He's even the score up, it's 3-3. Daisy with the run for Failurewood. Yeah. Coughs Zerma. Too young. Give Zerma another couple of seasons, and then we'll talk. Okay, Mango. Solid piece of running there. Very solid piece of running. 27 yards. Here's Mafanta with a big throw. A la carte makes the catch and the touchdown. I mean, there's quite a few. There's quite a few players who could end up in grandiose positions, but they need to prove it. Jeff, I'm busy. Come over here. But fundamentally, shut up. Aluminium with the run. Pugil Arachnophone is injured on his debut. By Julio a la carte. Larry Splendid has subbed in as Harefoot punches one in for the touchdown, and just after half-time it is 4-all. Okay, Mango with another good run. Averaging almost 13. Yeah. Mafanta picks up 7. There goes Mango, only 1 there. And we're headed back the other way as Nobby Harefoot breaks for another good gain, 29 yards off the catch. There goes Saul Mastiff. Nice touchdown, 62nd touchdown of Mastiff's career as the Stegenauts take the lead. But Mango really wants this one. 12 carries for 157. A la carte with a good catch. It's Vanken on 2nd and 1. Completes to a la carte again, who breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. And is in the end zone, and Failurewood tie it up. Where's that cat? Shut up. Come here, watch the show, and be quiet. Right? There's levels of your interference I'm prepared to tolerate. Right, because I'm working right now, Jeffy. Yeah? Right, there goes Blowfish. Nice piece of running from Hugo Blowfish. Nobby Harefoot with a nice piece of running as well. Is going to get the first down inside the 5-yard line as Aluminium gets the touchdown. 6-5 Stegenauts. Okay. Fanta with a run gets the first down. Failurewood coming back the other way again. Vanken throws it, and a la carte's got another good catch. Saul Mastiff has got himself injured by trying to tackle Julio a la carte. That's not what you want to see. No, Mastiff was playing well up till that point. A la carte goes again. This is some... you know, I want both Julios on my team. Both of them. 2 Julios. I want double the Julios, double the fun. Call my people. We'll make a deal. Daisy running it on 3rd and goal. Gets the touchdown. It's 6-all. 1 quarter left to play. Blowfish takes off for the Stegenauts, gets 14. Here's Harefoot with the throw, completes to Barry Science. You know, he could have been doing this all game, right? 55 yards catch from Barry, but there's the interception. A la carte's picked it off with his first career interception. And that, I mean, it doesn't do anything yet. It doesn't do anything yet. Mango with a 15-yard run. Mafanta gets 10 yards and a first down from the throw. Vanken, big throw, overthrowing all the receivers there. Mango, terrible throw there as well. 3rd and 10. Mafanta somehow managing to scrape 11 yards and a first down to keep the Failurewood drive going as a la carte goes in again. And that's his 4th of the game. 7-6 the score. Stegenauts in possession, trailing by 1 with 13 plays left. And they do not get the first down. Is this the nail being struck into the lid of the coffin containing the Stegenauts as Exorcism gets down to about the 3-yard line, 10 plays remaining. Vanken throws to a la carte, who's got his 5th touchdown of the game, and it's 8-6. And the Stegenauts can go, oh, flipping heck. Because that's what you do when you lose out late. Just through a few lightly blown plays. Mary Ruthless has come off the bench. She's great, Mary Ruthless. Yeah, I know, but I mean, she went to free agency a couple of years ago, so she's dead to me now. No, she's not. You are always loyal to former players. Yeah, I know. 2nd and 2. Hugo. Okay, that one's deflected. 3rd and 2. Nobby gets the first down, but they've left this way too late. They pulled one back. It's the last play of the game, and Daisy Mango is not going to screw it up. The final score is Failurewood 8, Stegenauts 7. Star of the game, Julio Ruddy a la carte. Julio Ruddy a la carte. 2 injuries inflicted, 1 interception, 1 pass deflection, 262 receiving, and 5 touchdowns. Painful Grinding was the number 1 player on the opposing team, thanks to achieving 46 pancakes, and a tackle and a sack. Tackle for loss and a sack. I'm going to go feed this animal. I also need to go to the bathroom. But we don't mention that. What am I going to, how am I going to, you could leave it with this. Yeah, I could leave it with that. There you go. Just leave it there like this. You could, have you got a little tune you can play on a button? No. Oh well. Too much cat hair. It's none of it's ideal. Right, okay, we're back. Good. Okie dokie. Right, we're going into the next one, everybody. I hope you've already retrieved your drinks, because you're only going to need the edge of it. The Nomads are taking on the Miners. You'd have to say Nomads. Did the Nomads drop off last season? No, not really. Okay, they're top half, I suppose. Good, right. New people? No. Okay, right. Well, let's just play the game then. Right. It's another blessed game. Everyone catching on to the, if you want to see some offence, bless that game. Fine. Okay, we're going to see Jimmy Drunken in action. I think it's Jimmy's last season, no matter what happens. Yeah, I think he's getting a bit old. Anyway, 3rd and 6, Gertie Smooth runs it, can only get 5, and the Nomads take over. Chaka Khan with a throw on 1st down, and Ezekiel Zamboni makes a catch, and then makes another catch and breaks some tackles, and Zamboni has scored his 2nd career touchdown. You're going to go, oh, I've never heard of him before. No, he's there. He's you know, he's all that. There goes Jimmy. Now, this is off a reception, but he's already evaded 1 tackle, and that's a 49-yard Jim Drunken reception. 2nd and 10. Tristram Lawnmower is brought down by Crotch Dangle Flag. And there's the interception, and this exponential Tyrone who's picked it off for the Nomads from the line. Okay, Nomads once again in possession, only a 2-yarder there. Melvin Glitch picks up 2 with the run. Kim throws, and it's a short one, and therefore no good. Jim is stuffed well and truly behind the line on the 1st down. And they've thrown an interception. Kim Selector's picked it off. Oh dear. Yeah, Melvin Glitch now has the passes deflected. Both teams bringing their... Egon Sanction dropped the ball. Yeah, I know, that would have opened things up a little bit, but it didn't. Gertrude Smooth with the catch for the Miners, who have the ball. There you go. It's worth... I mean, for those listening on the wireless, it's worth understanding who's in possession at the moment. Chaka Khan for the Nomads. Miners there crashed out. Yeah, I mean, come on, fill in the gaps. That's a 1st down, Nomads. Sorry, I'm trying to just recompile my flipping brain. Sanction catches this one and is in, and it's a touchdown. Nomads now 2-0. Are they playing well enough to be up 2-0? They're playing well enough when it matters. The Miners seem to be a little bit more consistent, but their last couple of drives have stalled out quite nastily. All right, yeah, okay, that's Sounds like you know what you're talking about. Jimmy runs it again. He only gets 1 yard. Lawnmower throws. It's caught, but Chaka Khan has been injured by Mina failure. Cole Warehouse has subbed in for the Nomads. That's their number one runner who's gone for a bit of a lie down and maybe a sticking plaster. Justine Vanderpoel making a catch there, but it isn't good enough for the first. Nomads back in possession again. Warehouse decides to run it, gets only one. Selector throws. It's caught by Sanction, who's going a bit. Yeah. And fumbles the ball. Brilliant work. Vanderpoel recovers and the Miners take possession. Lawnmower tries. No, never mind. They failed again. It's a blessed game, everybody. All you've got to do is score, and you get all of them fat stamina bonus. But apparently, no, throw that one away. Yeah. Well, it's half time, and it's disappointing so far. It's only 2-0. Nomads have the lead, but in the second half, teams do mix up their strategy a little bit, particularly if they're not winning. Cat hair. Okay, yeah. Warehouse throws it, gets a first down from a catch from Zamboni. Sanction with another catch is being guarded by Larissa Tornado. Tornado is actually a very good defender, but a bit on the slow side. Gertie Smooth makes a 19-yard catch. No. 2nd and 10. Smooth now throws. Caught by Vanderpoel. And that's a first down. Jimmy throws. Tornado's got the catch this time. 26. Miners moving it a little bit. Sanction with a deflection. Smooth completes, but it's 3rd and 5. Drunken. There he goes. Hustling people out of the way. Jimmy Drunken emerges from the pack and has the touchdown. Okay, right. Well, Nomads back in possession again is Warehouse. That one's deflected by Tornado. Selector throws. Sanction's got a catch, and Tornado on Sanction is not a favourable matchup for the Miners. No, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. There goes Kim. Another good catch, gets 25 yards. Kim now throws. It's caught by Sanction again. And Sanctions into the end zone again. 5-1 now the score. The Miners just not clicking. They've got some stuff that's working for them, but a lot of it, no. Zamboni scores a touchdown for the Nomads. Oh dear. Yep, the Miners are going to need a bit of a rethink here. That said, the Nomads have been a perennially strong team. Regularly. Hold on, there's an injury. Ezekiel Zamboni's been injured by Roy Talley, and Boris Wet Paper Bag has come on instead. But it's too late for that to make much of a difference to the outcome of this one, as the Nomads have a very comfortable scoreline right now. No, Vanderpoel, I don't care how good a catch that was. You're not back in the game. Yeah. Dangle flag with the deflection, and the Nomads have possession again. Warehouse throws it. Selector with the catch. 33 yards from Kim. Sack from Vanderpoel, first of the year. Oh, well done. Tornado makes an interception. That's good too. But you've got to score touchdowns, people. That's the secret to this thing. One play left in the game, and the Nomads throw it away. Final score: Nomads 7, Picks Creek 1. Player of the game: Egon Sanction, 219 receiving, 5 touchdowns, a sack, and 2 pass deflections. Pamela Mustard was the number 1 player for the Miners. Remember her? No, I didn't think you would. 1 tackle for loss and 31 pancakes. Okay then, Miners back to the drawing boards, back to the sketch map. Or whatever it is that they're using. Next up, Fire Chefs taking on a Melon Flex, and it is a veritable feast for rookie watchers, as the Fire Chefs are playing Blaze Peterbilt and none other than Chad. Okay. Meanwhile, at Erg Melonflex have decided they don't want to win this game, and therefore, come the end of the season when they're 1 win short, are going to go, well, because they're not playing their 2 players. They're playing everybody else instead. Dorp Lino is in for his career start. Veteran Descant is in as well, alongside Sven Ikea. If all 5 of these players make it to the end of the game, I will be disappointed, and it's flipping foggy. What's this foggy game rubbish? I don't believe it. Wilf Jerk starts us off for a Melonflex, runs for 9. Martin Slug there gets nothing. Dorp Lino with the pass completes to Charles Monkey Cage, who is a lineman, but today is joining us as a receiver. You want a blocker, though, more than a receiver? Yeah, I know. Chad gets his first career sack there. Julius Hardware makes a catch for a Melonflex. Veteran Descant's been injured already, and Flapjack Nope is in the lineup. Where's he playing? Is he playing in the line? Yep, that could get him killed. Yep. Oh dear. Yep. Oh dear is right. Flapjack Nope playing as a defensive lineman for Erg Melonflex. That said, Bredrick Lepan there just avoiding complete humiliation for the Fire Chefs. Yeah. Okay. Martin Slug runs on second down. Dorp Lino looks for a pass. Can't find one for Erg Melonflex. Wilf, not a lot there. Yeah, no, Flapjack's playing in the line on both sides of the ball. He's dead. Yeah. And there's no way he lived through this. This would be a cruel way to lose arguably the best runner in the league. Certainly the most talented. Eric Marsupial gets a catch for the Fire Chefs, but they fumbled it. Wilf Jerk picking it up. Okay. Yeah. Monkey Cage, catch, touchdown. Erg Melonflex now take the leads. 1-0. Yeah. And everybody's kind of going, Flapjack Nope's playing lineman. Who's he facing? I think he's facing off against Bredrick Lepan. Oh, well, that's not going to get anybody hurt. No, it's not. If he was facing off against Santino Bananas, that would be hysterically funny. And, you know, we'd just be sat here going, is he dead yet? Nope. Disco Collins with a nice run for the Chefs. Okay. Is Lepan up the middle, gets 3 yards. Bessie Grape shot, completes one, but it's just short of the first down. Disco Collins picking it up, though. All right. Lepan throws, no, sacked by Dorp Lino. Career first sack there. Collins on 3rd and 11 has room, makes the first down. So far, Disco is the only player who's doing any good at all for the Chefs. Yeah, okay. Disco running again, picks up another 6. But it's not enough for the first down, and Erg Melonflex have the ball. Martin Slug. Nice running, 22 yards. There goes Lino to Julius Hardware, who makes the catch, evades a couple of tackles, and picks up 41. Erg Melonflex with the run of the show right now. The Fire Chefs not really clicking in any way, particularly. 3rd and 10, Lino with the throw. Marsupial deflects it for the Chefs, and they take possession. First down, deflected. Collins runs on second. Oh, nice dodge. 25-yard running gain there for Disco Collins. Lepan goes the same route and picks up 11. Bessie Grape shot round to the other side of the line, picks up 7. Through the middle is not really working for him. Round the outside is very much working for him. Sacked by Flapjack Nope. Picks up his second sack of the game. I don't even. On 3rd and 12, the Chefs fall apart, and Erg Melonflex are back in possession. Jerk picks up a 10-yard first down. Slug to Monkey Cage, who is... His catching's not bad. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Chad gets his 4th sack of the game. That's what you call a debut. Oh, yeah. Chad going, all right, I'm into this. I'm feeling it. I'm there. I'm up to it. It's only foggy. No one's got cold hands. They haven't got that kind of an excuse to make. There goes Collins. It's another first down run for Disco. 17 yards off that one. Lepan, no darts. Great shot. Throws. In the flat is Lepan, but he's short of the first down. It's 3rd and 1. Collins gets the first. It's still only 1-0, incidentally. In case you were pondering. Lepan picks up an amazing block, and that frees him to go another 6 or 7 yards. And the Fire Chefs look like they could score if they can just figure out one play. That's injured. No! Dorp Lino is dead. Bredrick Lepan has killed Dorp Lino in his debut game. The rookie has been excommunicated. And Flash Bandit has come in. Where's Flash playing? Flash is playing at runner. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Dorp Lino's dead, Floody. Dead. Deceased. Dead man. Dead rookie. Right there. Just be grateful it's not Flapjack. Wilf Jerk. Touchdown. The score is 2-1. But we got a dead rookie, and that's really the only thing we were hoping for this week. What will be even worse, though... Hold on. There goes Viv Crumble. Finally getting involved in the game, picking up a 43-yard catch. Lepan with a good run, getting some good blocks, has the touchdown, and the Chefs have tied it up. Oh boy. Collins with the deflection. Slug on the run, but can't get very far. Well, this is the Tides turning the tables of the Tides. Yeah, it certainly is. Bessie Grape shot straight through the middle. Picks up 18 yards. Disco Collins, 20 plays left to go. Chefs tied right now. Trailing by nothing, have the ball. There you go. That's what a tie tends to mean. There goes Viv, and the Chefs take the lead. Jerk throws one away. Here comes Slug. Can't get more than 2 yards. It's 3rd and 8. Flash Bandit throws a short one to Julie Hardware. And there goes Viv again. It's like the Chefs have suddenly realised that Viv Top Crumble is on the team because now they've scored again and it's 4-2. Collins gets another deflection. I like the look of Disco Collins. I like the look of Disco Collins. We like the look of Disco Collins. We like that disco sound. Hey. Disco round the outside. Good running. Gets an 11-yard gain. It's 3rd and 2. Lepan has the first down. A good 10-yarder there. I can only pick up one on first down. Collins picks up another first down. 14 carries, 117 yards. That's not bad. It's not great, no, but it's decent, you know, it's solid. Yeah, and Collins is in. Boom, shakalaka. There you go. Yeah. Last play of the game, Martin Slug fumbles it into the hands of Ingrid Matrix, who breaks one tackle. I can only get down to the 2-yard line. Oh, boy. Whew, final score, Fire Chefs 5, Erg Melonflex 2. Erg Melonflex had every opportunity to do well there, but chose a comedy lineup and got a comedy scoreline. All right, Matrix is the star of the game. Really? I would have given it to Chad. I don't think Chad did enough on offense. 40 pancakes, tackle for loss, a sack, and a pass deflection. So you are a one-man team? Yeah. Yeah. You know, people saying that you're a one-man team is not them being mean. It's rather demonstrating that, so what if you're a one-man team? It doesn't matter. If you are a one-man team, put a man in the lineup. Just a thought. Anyway, I'll tell you what team you're not, and that's Dorp Lino's team, because Dorp Lino is dead. All right. Good. Right, next game is the Wretched Minstrels against Stardos of Human Resources. Whew, okay. We're getting towards the bigger end games now. Some games have bigger ends. They do indeed. Anyone new at the Minstrels? Nah. Okay then. And at Stardozer, no rookies here. Oh no, Engelbert Loudmouth is getting a start at Stardozer. Yeah. A one-man team has won the bowl 2 years running. It's true. It is true. Not quite a one-man team. Not 100% one-man, but without that one-man, we only make the playoffs. We don't make the bowl. Yeah. Okay. It's a blessed game. Okay. Yeah. Minstrel Stardos will be starting us off. But yeah, no, I only win the bowl because I've got Steve Murray. There you go. Johnny Baritone there with a nice catch from Danny Diet. And Stardos are moving this ball nicely already. Loudmouth there with a 27-yard catch. Ooh. Danny completes to Loudmouth. Touchdown. Well, yep, that's a rookie making an impact. Yep, okay. Let's see the Minstrels in action. Is Jeff Conservative on a 3rd and 8. And that one's deflected by David Onions. Okay, Vectrix with the deflection as Stardos will take possession back again. Dada with a 1-yard throw. I never thought of Emil Dada as a quarterback. No. Fats downtown there. Drops an easy, wide open pass. But, okay, these things happen. And the Minstrels can't convert for the first down. Pitbull comes up with a sack. Dada chucks it. It's caught by Loudmouth again, who picks up another 24 yards. Dada's 3 of 3 in this game. Okay. First contact now, running the ball for Stardos, who breaks a tackle through sheer violence and has an 18-yard first down. Ben Radical coming up with the sack. Dada tries a run, but he's stuffed behind the line on third down. First contact is murdered by first contact. Back to the Minstrels. And Pitbull runs a 24-yarder. Jeff Conservative there completes to Vectrix for 8. And they get the first down, but they had to scrape it on a 2-yard catch. Pitbull throws one away, hits second down, Jeff Conservative. And open just enough. I don't even know who it was on that side, but they caught the ball and got the first down. Crash Zodiac is shoved out of their bounds after a 22-yard gain. Jones throws, end zone, Vectrix, it's 1-1. Okay. Baritone with another nice catch gets 18 yards. Dada throws, is deflected by Conservative. Contact. Runs for the first down. Okay, his Diet on 1st and 10 from halfway. Completes to Baritone again. John Baritone's a good player. He is a good player. And he's not bad both ways neither. Chonk gets a sack and it's now 3rd and 16. Here's Danny Diet. Completes to Baritone again, who has the first down. And they wrap the opposing 3-yard line and touchdown. Loudmouth. Okay, 2-1, Stardos. Sack from Ostentatious Smack. 3rd and 5, it's complete. Fats downtown managing to nutmeg the opposing coverage and picking up a nice chunk play as a result. Vectrix gets away from danger all the way to the end zone, and that's a 41-yard touchdown. That's 2 touchdowns for Vectrix in this game, which means he's starting to feel the steroids of the stamina bonus. However, there's an interception. Minstrels are picking one off. Oh, it's time to turn it around downtown now. Making a catch, gets 23 yards off a throw from Pitbull Jones. Jeff Conservative tries to run. It doesn't work. Crash overthrows the receiver. 3rd and 9, Jones. Deflected by Baritone and Stardos a go. Like, well done, lads. Well done. Well done. Baritone makes a catch. Breaks 2 tackles. Gets 31 yards. Here's Dada, sacked by Jones. Contact. Throws. Complete to Baritone again, who's got the first down. And it's half-time, and it's 2-2. Good game so far. Loudmouth with another nice catch. Here goes Dada. He runs for a little bit, but it's 2nd and 9 now. Contact overthrows Baritone, who had a step on the coverage, but it didn't work. He's got this one, though, and a touchdown. Okay. 3-2. Stardos have the lead. Jones gets only 2. Is Conservative, completes to downtown, who picks up the first down. Zodiac. No, nothing doing there. It's almost like they're missing a piece of the puzzle, the Minstrels. Which piece would that be? Oh, I don't know. A player who scored every time he caught the ball? Yeah, that would certainly be helping right now. And as such, I'm not allowed to diss them because they're actually having to play like a proper team. Here comes Zodiac, speaking of one-player teams. Except it's the Minstrels, so they're like a 4-player team. All of those 4 players are good enough to be the 1 player on most others. Shut up. All right. Diet takes back over for Stardozer, and we're going back the other way. Stardozer right now have the lead, but they've thrown it away. Vectrix makes an interception. The Minstrels were in trouble there briefly, but they're back in it again now. Jones with an 8-yard run. Conservative comes up short, though. Classic Elven play. Downtown with the deflection. Dada can't get much on the ground. 3rd and 9, contact. Completes to Diet, but he gets stuck in traffic and is brought down. Zodiac runs for a short one. Jones has the first down. Okay, 20-yard line of the opposition. Jeff Conservative having plenty of time to find a target. Picks out 5 yards. Zodiac throws an interception. It's picked off by Baritone. That's trouble, but Stardos do have to actually convert this drive. Diet throws. Loudmouth with the catch, gets them the first down. Dada now takes all day to think about it and then runs because there's no one left in the middle of the field, gets 16 yards. There goes Loudmouth again. He's going to score. And it's 4-2. Stardos are in the lead. 18 plays left in the game, and the Minstrels are not quite clicking. Jeffy Conservative. it's good opposition. See, that's why these games are good. It's because you're matched against your equivalent from the opposite league, and therefore all these games should be fairly close, right up until the point that they're not. Vectrix with a good catch gets 23. Zodiac, wide open Vectrix touchdown, 4-3. This one's not over. Diet throws, is caught by Loudmouth, who has the first down. 150 yards in the game already. Another Loudmouth catch there for 3. 2nd and 7 thrown away. 3rd and 7. Minstrels need the stop and they get it. 8 plays left. Zodiac runs to the middle, gets 4. Here's Jones. He's got the first down, but they've got 45 yards to go in 6 plays. And this ground game rubbish is not going to get them there. They've got a completion to downtown, but he's only getting 12. There's 4 plays left now. First down. That's complete as well, but it's not got the distance. Downtown gets them close. 12 yards out. Zodiac. It's a touchdown. Vectrix pulls them back in. Last play of the game, and it's going to end up a tie. Great comeback there from the Minstrels. Final score, Stardos of 4, Minstrels 4. John Baritone, player of the game with 83 fan points, 177 receiving, 2 pass deflections, 1 interception. Vectrix was the number 1 for the Minstrels, actually doing a halfway decent job on both sides, 150 receiving, and a deflection and an interception. Good game. Good game. Yeah. Sometimes you can end up a bit disappointed. I see Enrico has arrived. Right, we can continue on our odyssey by doing the very next game. Yeah, sometimes a tie is disappointing. Sometimes worth it. All right, Colonel Space Agency are taking on the Vulcamoose Saints. Both these teams hungry for the bowl. Well, Vulcamoose have already had the bowl. All right. KSA are hungry for the ball. Let's look at rookies. KSA have brought in Raz McClintock, who's going to be starting as a runner in this one. Meanwhile, Vulcamoose, nothing new. Keep it simple. It's the Chris Biscuit Show. It is the Chris Biscuit Show. Have KSA got anything to offset Chrissy Boy Biscuit? That's what we want to know. Anyway, Vulcamoose are going to be starting with the ball. And Spangles Hunkerdome can only get 1 yard. Uh-oh. And then they get sacked on 2nd down. Kremp Inquisitor looking for a pass. He's got time, but he decides to run it and can only get 4 yards. KSA take over. Saturno is sacked by Chris Biscuit. Here's Raz McClintock, and he throws it short to nobody. Carl Svazdan completes a rock hands, who takes off, easily outpacing Viggy the Viking, and has got KSA into scoring position. McClintock on 2nd down is sacked by Hunkerdome. Svazdan, he's not going to do it. He might. He's only gone and done it. A 10-yard run for the touchdown, and Colonel Space Agency take the lead. Viking throws one, and Zerma has got the deflection. And McClintock gets a deflection on 3rd down, and KSA take back over. There's a deflection from Dickberg. McClintock completes to Saturno for 7 yards. Svazdan runs it again. Really? Yeah, he's pretty good. He is pretty good. Saturno runs, but Dickberg's been injured by Koff Zerma. Cogent Wang taking the field for Vulcamoose. Okay. Yeah. Hunkerdome runs for none. Viking gets only 1. It's 3rd and 8. Inquisitor throws. It's caught by Cogent Wang. Lovely catch in stride from Wang for the first down. The Saints not looking like they've got this, you know. But Wang gets them another first down. But no, these 1st and 2nd downs not going so well. Slop Ridges with a nice catch there. Inquisitor on 1st and 10 from about the 40. Let's say 46. Does it really matter? It's 3rd and 1. Is Viking. Stop short. Great stop there from KSA. Saturno takes over and runs with the ball. Grabs 13 yards. McClintock gets nothing on the run. Svazdan round the outside of the line. Smashes through a tackle. Gets 9. 3rd and short. Saturno finds a wide open rock hands. Inquisitor's supposed to be covering him. Doing a very poor job of it. McClintock throws Svazdan with the catch. Gets 7. Svaz again. Lovely. 6 yards. I like him. Yeah, but I mean, he's brute force. You don't see too many brute force runners, and that's why I like him. He's not. It's not like Maury. No, Maury's not a brute force runner. Maury's just a moving brick wall. Touchdown KSA. Now 2-0. Yeah. No, you're a robust, properly sized runner who just, is great. Cogent Wang with another nice catch, 31 yards. Hunkerdome breaks for a good run, picks up 19. Okay, Viking throws it, Wang with the catch and the touchdown, and Vulcamoose have pulled one back. It's 2-1. McClintock gets a catch, but no real gain to be had. Then throws the ball out to Svazdan, who picks up 28. Svaz now on the run, gets 4. Saturno stuffed behind the line. McClintock has it all to do and doesn't do it. It's half time. KSA up 2-1. Vulcamoose have got the ball, and Hunkerdome throws an easy one out there to Wang, who I think is being covered by Hands, which doesn't sound right to me. No, he's been covered by Saturno. Oh, Saturno's only mediocre as a cover player. Good quarterback, mediocre cover, as the Saints get themselves another touchdown. Okay, 2-all now. McClintock looks to throw, completes, but it's a short one, only 4 yards. Svazdan throws, that's complete for only 2 yards. 3rd and 3. Saturno runs it for first down and change, gets 23. Clinto. No, Viking with the deflection. Okay, Svaz smashes through a few more tackles for the first down. Do you think he's going to be the league leader for broken tackles this week? No. I think that's going to be Mikey Heinlich, you know. Oh, yeah, might well be. All right, 2nd and 5. Viking throws one wide open, Cogent Wang. Well, yeah. 37-yard reception. Hunkerdome drops a pass. A sack comes up from Lenny Testes, and on 3rd and 13, Slopbridges gets them out of a hole, and the first down is achieved for the Saints. Nepotism gets a first sack of their career. It's now 3rd and 13. Viking with possession, throws, deflected by Saturno. It's because you dissed his coverage ability. Anybody can deflect a pass once in a while. Carl Svazdan's Derek Henry. Nice. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll grant you that. Yeah. Saturno completes a 42-yard pass. It's still 3-2. KSA have the lead just before the final quarter as Svazdan pushes in another one, and it's now 4-2. McClintock gets a tiny little tackle for loss there, which has helped the team. Viking on 3rd and 12 cannot get the first down. Another sack from Chris Biscuit. McClintock throws. It's caught by Hands, who's got space to go. And that's a 34-yard gain, and Hands then in for the touchdown. 5-2 now the score, 19 plays left. A moderate increase in speed. Yeah. Okay, Viking to Hunkerdome, and that's a 10-yarder. Vulcamoose now trying to pull everything out that they can, and they complete to Wang again, which is the right move. 5-3 now the score. And that is KSA stalling, but they've then picked it off immediately. McClintock picking off an interception on their debut. You like to see debut players playing well or dying. Either is good, both is better. 3rd and 8, and Hands has the ball. 8-7 plays left in the game. KSA can probably go. All right, I think we've got this. Svazdan gets them the first down. There are 5 plays left. They've got another first down. There are 4 plays left. 3. It's over. It's over. All right. Okay. Yeah. They didn't score on that drive, but this is the last play of the game. And there it is. Colonel Space Agency 5, Vulcamoose 3. Raz McClintock, player of the game. The rookie getting it done. Only 62 fan points, but, I mean, so what? 157 passing yards, 2 deflections, an interception, and a tackle for loss. Chris Biscuit, it was #1 player for the Saints with 43 pancakes, 2 sacks, and a TFL. Has Dorp Lino had the shortest career? Well, you see, it depends if you consider being on the bench as being part of your career. Because I bet there's a few players who have snuffed it in their first game. Let me bet. All right, we're into the top 4 game matchups now. Blood Pit versus Grunt Auto Group. Brace yourselves, Blood Pit, you're about to get slapped. Rocky Melons is new in the lineup for Blood Pit, making their debut. Nice, nice, nice. No one new at Grunt? No, because they're just evil. they're not evil. They're really, really good. And this is the season they shove you out of the way. Probably. Okay. Tiger Styles is going to get us going. Lucky Steve went out pretty quick. That's true. Tiger Styles runs the ball on first down. He's still going. He's had to break 9 tackles, but he gets 13 yards. Bike breaker. Throws it. It's intercepted by Clacton Express. And the bouncers have the ball at the opposing 11. Clacton throws this a touchdown to Ramiro Pleasure Dome. All right, Tiger comes out slinging, throws it to Luther Pendragon, who picks up 28. Bike breaker throws. It's deflected by Ramiro. Yeah, he's on the field. Yeah, he's a good player. Defending. Yeah. He scored a touchdown a minute ago. It's not the same thing. Clacton picks up 4. Blood Pit in possession again. Mark Disneyland getting them the first down. After a 15-yard game. Anthony Pringles manages to throw it to Clacton, who is evading absolutely everybody. Grunt's tackling there, really letting them down as Clacton picks up 41 on the run, followed by another 4. It wasn't, it was a reception. Whatever it was 41 of them. Anthony Pringles is in the end zone, and Blood Pit are up 2-0. What? This is not the result I had anticipated. Luther Pendragon with a 10-yard catch. They then complete to Bike Breaker Billy. The one thing I will say for Grunt, not a lot of speed. No. I mean, a lot of gusto. Oh, yeah. Quite a bit of evasion, but not a lot of speed. Otto Centrifuge got them the first down. Tiger evading, flipping everybody. Brilliant piece of blocking from Barry Biceps there. Came in and shoved someone out of the way, and Tiger's in the end zone, and Grunt get a touchdown. Just amazing piece of block. Oh yeah, Tiger can run this ball like nobody else, but give him a piece of blocking as well. And there's trouble at Mill. Yeah, you just missed Rocky Melons' first career catch, and it was 33 yards. All right, well done. Yeah, you still alive? Yeah, no, I don't care. Blood Pit have scored again. It's now 3-1. Here goes Tiger. Yeah, you've got to bring your A-game tacklers out to take down Tiger Styles. Have you seen his numbers? They are frightening. Yeah. I would say the only player with more frightening numbers than Tiger Styles is Flapjack No. That famed lineman. Styles makes a run, picks up 3. It's 2nd and 6. Bike Breaker chucks it away. 3rd and 6 now. Centrifuge completes to Biceps, who is stopped short, and Blood Pit have got the edge right now. Sure, they got a turnover, but that's part of it. Pringles runs, he can't get anywhere. It's 1st and 10, and Grunt are trying to get back into the game. Bike Breaker, 2 passes deflected in a row, and it's intercepted. Pleasure Dome's picked it off. Oh yeah, flipping Ramiro, Pleasure Dome. Yep, for ages he doesn't do much, and then all of a sudden he remembers that he's actually a pretty good ball hawk. Melons gets another nice catch. Here goes Disneyland. Gets 5 yards on the ground. Pringles through the middle of the line. Gets them the first down. Blood Pit moving the ball again. And scoring another touchdown. 4-1. Blood Pit have a commanding lead now. Otto Centrifuge gets a 21-yard gain. Bike Breaker has its pass deflected by Pringles. Centrifuge can only gain 3. It's 3rd and 7. Tiger deflected by Pleasure Dome. Player of the week. Barry Biceps there, deflecting the pass as Blood Pit take over again, and on 3rd down they get nowhere. 1 play ahead of half-time, where teams may try mixing it up a little bit in order to try and score and what have you. Yeah. Barry gets a good catch, and he takes off, gets 18. Here's Otto Centrifuge on 1st and 10. Can't find anybody, but did find a really big hole in the field, so ran for 9 yards. Tiger gets him the first down. Here's Billy. Completes to Tiger. He's got President Scroob there dropping a nice block. Frees him up to get a touchdown. And Tigers brought them back to 4-2. Now they just need some more stops. And they're going the right way about it. It's 3rd and 10. And Tiffany Hooverbag with the deflection. Grunt with another opportunity. Tiger can't find anyone to throw to. I think they're all lying down. So runs it for 17. Billy tries to run straight away. Doesn't bother waiting for a receiver. Picks up 6 yards. Centrifuge needs only 4. Gets more than that. So that's nice. Styles throws, but it's a short one. Here's Billy again, 2nd and 7. Starts with the catch, and that's the first down. Grunt very much in scoring range now, but they could do with moving this a little bit faster. Styles not able to be brought down by the demon Anthony Pringles, and Grunt are now trailing by 1. Centrifuge gets the sack. It's 3rd and 13. Pringles, though, he's managed to bust past the line, and that was an opportunity to stop him just there that didn't happen. Do you want them to lose? We see, it's interesting, because on the one hand, yeah, it's Grunt and I want them to lose, right? On the other hand, they're fail brigades and I want them to win. Yeah. Well, Blood Pit now have a 2-point lead once more. There's only 30 plays left in the game. Barry just picked up a 36-yard gain. So which is more important to you? The conference loyalty or the fact that they're your most hated team? Yeah, I want them to lose. Is the right answer. Luther Pendragon gets a touchdown. It's 5-4. Okay. 3rd and 10. Blood Pit once again at risk of going out, but they managed to get the catch. And who else? Ramiro Pleasure Dome hauls their collective rear end from the coaly furnace. Yeah. Melons with another nice catch. He's going to go the distance. That's a 46-yarder for Rocky Melons, who's having a sterling debut. Yeah, 6-4, 20 plays remaining. Clacton gets the deflection, 3rd and 10. And that's deflected by Clacton as well. And Blood Pit can put this one into the W column. Melons has coughed it up on the 5-yard line. Unlucky analinguistic there with the recovery. But Grunt are right up against it in terms of the amount of time to turn this around. Glenda Bastard there coming up with a sack. It's 2nd and 13. That one's deflected by Pleasure Dome, who's got 7 in the game now. Player of the week, 8 in the game now. Clacton throws. Melons with a good run. That's 37 yards of anybody's money. 12 plays left. Blood Pit score again. Pleasure Dome getting another touchdown. And that's all she wrote for Grunt Auto Group in this one. 7-4 is the score. I don't care how well. Pendragon with a lovely catch and go and then fumble. Well, that's only the same as Melons having just done the same thing. Melons even made the recovery there. Well, there's the thing. Grunt in possession again. 7 plays left. Trailing by 3. Styles picks up 23 yards, but it is not enough. Styles on the go again, gets 9 yards. Here's Centrifuge on a 2nd and short. Completes it to Pendragon, who gets 21 yards. Styles, Pendragon, touchdown. 7-5 now, 3 plays left. Clacton completes it to Pleasure Dome, who's going to ratchet up his yardage by a little. Takes him over 100 yards in this game. There goes Melons, breaks a tackle from Styles, breaks another tackle, is down at the 2-yard line. Has 271 yards receiving. Well, that's not the result I expected. No. Final score, Blood Pit 7, Grunt Auto Group 5. Ramiro Pleasure Dome, player of the game, possibly the week at this point with 103 fan points, 109 receiving, 3 touchdowns, 8 deflections and an interception. Tiger gets player of the game for Grunt with a combined 320 yards and 5 touchdowns. But the rest of the team not contributing enough. Big talk there. I know they're going to mix it up. They're going to be mixing it up at Grunt. Next game is the Voodoo Boys up against the sweaty Marsupials. Anyone new? No. Okay then. Let's get it going. And it's a roasting old game. Is that going to affect the outcome? Good answer. Here comes Jackie Mercury for the Marsupials on the first play, and he's got a bunch of yards. The Frenchman now throws that one out of bounds. Here's Jack Flip a coin. Double the jacks, double your money for the Marsupials. And that was Sydney Aggressive making a catch there, as Tequila Pamplemousse makes a catch and picks up 22 yards. Flip a coin on 1st and 10. Completes to Pamplemousse, who has the touchdown. 1-0 Marsupials. There goes Ocean Tang Clark for the Voodoo Boys. And Stench Vosine on the Voodoo Boys has been injured by Craig Franklin. Bringing in Sir and/or Madam. He's a rookie, making the debut there. Bertha Raccoon, though, with a nice catch. Gets the Voodoo Boys down in scoring range. Tan Clark can only pick up 1 yard. Here goes Brandon for the touchdown. Brandon's 125th touchdown there. That's his magnesium touchdown, for those of you who care about the precious metal ranking system of touchdowns. Good. Jackie Mercury drops the ball, and Voodoo Boys are taken back over. Gets sacked immediately on first down. Brandon can't get anywhere. It's 3rd and 13. Stink Blossom throws it. Raccoon's got the pass. Raccoon seems to be being covered by Sydney Aggressive, and we don't know if raw aggression is going to be enough, as Brandon Peril does a Brandon Peril and picks up 33 yards by avoiding people. I pick up no yards by avoiding people, but that's an entirely different lifestyle choice. Brandon again gets nothing on a 1st and goal. Stink Blossom, not a lot there either. 3rd and goal for the Voodoo Boys, and they're stopped once more. Great piece of defending from the Marsupials as they throw it immediately to Tequila Pamplemousse. Tequila? Yeah, if you say so. Mercury makes a catch now. Picks up 9 at 2nd and 1. Flip a coin. Deflected by Stinko. Mercury. Wide open Pamplemousse. Brandon Peril tries to make a tackle, but that obviously wasn't going to happen. Bob Bobson eventually getting in there. Is it not Bob Bobson? Whatever it is. Hold on, there's an interception. Tan Clark's picked it off. And the Voodoo Boys there with a good piece of defending at the right moment, as Brandon tries to run it again, but he can only get 3 yards. Stinky completes to Bob Bobson. It is Bob Bobson. Okay. And that's whatever. Brownie outside of the line, and Brandon can't get anywhere. 3rd and 11, no darts. And Marsupials possession once more. Pamplemousse breaks one more tackle, gets a 43-yard catch, averaging 30 per catch in the game at the moment. Just saying. 2nd and 7, Brandon Peril as the Voodoo Boys trail by 1. And that's a great catch from Bobson before he coughed the ball up. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. All right. Frenchman throws it. Aggressive with the catch, managing to shrug off some would-be tacklers, or perhaps they're admirers. Mercury throws one. It's caught by Pamplemousse, who's down at the 4-yard line. The Frenchman on a 1st down. Throws. It's caught by aggressive 3-1 Marsupials. Marsupials very much a surprise package last season. Went all the way to the... Oh, hold on. The Frenchman's been injured by Brandon Peril. Aurora Tundra is now in the lineup. Okay. Frenchman, great player. Rubbish on defence. Voodoo Boys with the ball. Brandon Peril on another nice run gets 24. Stink Blossom chucks that one. It's Bertha, and she gets 24 off that one. Tan Clark, Bobson, touchdown, 3-2 now. But the Voodoo Boys need some better defence, and they get it immediately as Tan Clark forces a fumble and then carries the ball for 6 yards on the 1st down. Brandon doing nothing. Brandon's so erratic in this one. He's clearly needing more blocks than he's getting. Clearly. Well, you see, they're missing Evan Doublehair this year, who has retired. And the Doublehair Peril 1-2 punch was quite something. Now, Tan Clark is not doing badly so far, but Tan Clark, he's no Doublehair. Pamplemousse touchdown. Marsupials now 4-2. But Bobson, another nice catch, gets 16. Here's Peril. Decides to try throwing it, and it doesn't work. Stink Blossom. Great throw, great catch from Raccoon, who has a 33-yard 1st down. Tan Clark to Peril. Touchdown. Voodoo Boys pull one back again, but they still trail. They need another stop. And so far, it's really only been turnovers that have been getting them the stops they need. Pamplemousse managing to evade Brannon's tackle, gets 50 yards. That sounds all kinds of wrong. Shut up. They just got turnover. But Bobson picking one off, and he's going to take it deep into marsupial territory. I could have said sweaty territory, but that would be, that would be an awful lot of entendre. Raccoon is in the end zone, and it's all square. The Voodoo Boys have equalised. The Marsupials having given away a 2-point lead. Well, I mean, they hardly gave it away. I mean, they had it snatched from them. Potentially, yeah. Tundra runs a 3-yarder. It's now 2nd and 6. Mercury completes to aggressive. And he's going to... Yeah, he has done. He has. There's Flip a Coin. That one's complete in double coverage, no less. Completing a 14-yard pass. Here's Mercury. Completes another one to Pamplemousse, who's down at the 4. Flippy. End zone. Touchdown. Marsupials back in charge. 19 plays left, though. Plenty of time for the scoreline to be all over the place. Peril makes a catch. And a good run after the catch, gets 37. Tango. Tango? No. Tan Clark is his name. You can't call him Tango because his name's not Tango. Brandon gets down to the 1-yard line for the Voodoo boys. Stink Blossom. End zone. Bobson with the touchdown. It's 5-all. Pamplemousse breaks a tackle as we go back the other way. It's 46-yard catch. Lovely. Yeah. Flip a Coin runs for 2. Tundra somehow keeps going, gets 12 yards. There goes Pamplemousse again. 4th touchdown of the game. Everyone's getting tired, but you know what? It's working. It's happening. Things are occurring. Things are occurring. Joe, you've turned up just in the nick of time. Yours is the next game up. Dwayne Plums lands a sack. Brandon, on a 3rd and 8, gets the first down. 5 plays left. Aggressive with the deflection. Voodoo boys really need to find something, and they need to find it pronto. And they found it. It's Brandon Peril. They've got 2 plays. They've got 19 yards to go. And they've completed one to Bertha. They've got 5 yards to go to tie this one up. And they've done it on the last play of the game. Woo! 6-all. Final score. Good game. All right, Tan Clark, 68 fan points. Not quite good enough to be number 1. Tequila Pamplemousse got it done, though. 415 yards receiving. That'll be your receiver of the week right there. And 4 touchdowns. Okay. Not bad. All right, here we go. Of City up against Sportsball. But Sportsball don't have Jackson Clown Car anymore. That's going to suck. That's going to... We got any rookies in? Wheelspin Gold is making a start for Of City Axemen. And Randolph Forebears is in for Sportsball Union. Will any of them make a difference? Well, they got Myra Sacrifice as well. Well, we'll see if she makes a difference then, won't we? And it's a beautiful day for some brutal ball. It will be Sportsball to get us started. Marcel LeJams will be trying to pick out Myra Sacrifice on the first play of the game if he's got any sense. Joe slung 20 quid in the bucket as a late fee as Marcel decides to run it. Thank you, Joe. Pellegrino picks up 6. It's 3rd and 1. Forebears completes his first career pass out to Bird Dog, who does him the favour of a 33-yard reception. LeJams is running it again, gets 3. Here's Pellegrino. He's gone to the correct side of the line where it was weaker and gets 17. Of City, of course, renowned for their defence as Myra gets her first touchdown as a sports baller. Okay, 1-0. Here come Of City. Of City still looking for an offence that works. The jury's still out at the moment as Bird Dog intercepts a pass there. Give them time. They've got some kinks to work out of the matrix. Forebears, end zone, Bird Dog touchdown. Sports ball up by 2. Pritchard Serenity stuffed behind the line, and then Fritz Biermack comes up with a sack on 2nd down. Wonder Blue Pill just had no chance. LeJams throws one away. He'd arguably done the hard work there already, but it's 3rd and 10. Forebears completes. Bird Dog, first down. LeJams just hustling through the line there, picks up 8. Here's Pellegrino needing 2. Gets it. Sportsball looking pretty good, all right, at the moment. We haven't seen Of City's offence. 3-0 Sportsball. Righto. Flunkerson makes a catch and Of City have got a first down. Can they do it again? Probably. Here goes Wonder Blue Pill on a 2nd and 6 and just short. Serenity, though, easy first down there. Flunkerson picks up a yard. Blue Pill picks up a couple more. 3rd and 4. Serenity completes to Wheelspin, who is going to get down to the 6-yard line. 28 yards on the reception as Chunk gets them inside the 5. And then Blue Pill gets them the touchdown, 3-1. Well, you're going to need to see some of that famed City defending in order to shut down what is looking like quite a lively offense from Sportsball already. Myra Sacrifice there, picking up a 37-yarder. That's why they bought her, you know. She does that. Touchdown. Yeah. All right. I still think Myra's only a good receiver. Jury's out. Okay. Yeah. Jury's out at the moment. Shani Worthless with a nice catch, though, for the Axemen. Wheel spin, good catch as well. Gets 27 yards. Here's Serenity through the middle. Picking up 2. Flunkerson gets 2 more. Here's Blue Pill. And it's dropped by Wheel spin in the end zone. And then they give up a safety. Oh, it's bad news for everybody involved. No. Sportsball gave up a safety. They did, didn't they? Yeah. Oh, so City have pulled one back. Sorry, misread there. That was quite a sensational moment of play. But City pulled one back because they've got a great defence. Meanwhile, there goes Bird Dog for the Union. Getting 52 yards and they're on the 4-yard line already. Cliff Goat Scream landing a sack. The Jams can't get anywhere. It's half-time. Sportsball up by 2 right now. Pellegrino is down. And Wheelspin Goal has been injured by Omar Pellegrino. Gibby Love Handles has subbed in for the Axemen. And makes a catch pretty much immediately, getting 27 yards into the second half of the game. Are the Axemen going to dial up their airborne assault? They are, but all these passes are going nowhere good, apart from that one. Love Handles getting them a first down. Serenity completes another one to Love Handles, who's not that great. No. But you see, in the no-handed land, the not that great receiver catches the ball. Righto. Pellegrino managed to hustle for 3, but it's a third down, and there's another sack. And all of a sudden, City are going to burst straight back into the game. I say straight back, it's taken them a bit to get back into the game, but they're back in the game now. Yeah. 4-4 is the score. But Sportsball have been snuffed out lately as Myra makes another good catch for 30 yards. Randolph is 8 for 8 and 157 yards passing in this game so far. That's a nice debut. 3rd and 6. LeJams is insisting on running it, gets only 1. Yeah. Apparently Gibby Love Handles is great. I mean, if she was that good, I'd have heard of her. But I'll be honest, just been sat around on benches. No one's playing her, so therefore not that great. We've got a stalled out scoring situation at the moment. It's 4-4 still. Sportsball have crashed out on a 3 and out. City are trying to get it going. Myra's picked up a deflection. That one's overthrown. We're back with Sportsball again. Both teams cancelling out the other as Bird Dog finally breaks the deadlock with a 31-yard reception. Pellegrino with a good run. Late throw to Sacrifice. Touchdown Sportsball. There goes Love Handles again. 23 yards. Yeah. Blue Pill throws one to no one. It's 3rd and 1. Serenity gets sacked. Took too long to decide there. Could have easily run that one. And that might have cost them the game. Pellegrino picks up 1. It's 2nd and 9. 3rd and 7. 11 plays remain. The Jams, no. 8 runs for 13 yards. Yeah. Hold on, there's an injury. And I think it's LeJams. Yep, Marcel LeJams has been injured by Gibby Love Handles, who was immediately shot up in my estimations. Low-grade Mo has now come in. City have the ball. They are currently trailing by 1. There are 5 plays left, 30 yards to go. 4 plays left. No. They didn't convert a first down. Sportsball can now run the clock out and feel quite pleased with themselves. Last play, and Serenity has the pass dropped, but it was too short anyway. It wasn't the score. Final score, Sportsball 5, City 4. Star of the game, Bird Dog, 163 yards receiving, 2 tackles for loss and an interception. Wonder Blue Pill, number 1 for the Axemen with 110 passing, 3 touchdowns and a sack. Well, Right, last game of the week, and it is a rematch of the bowl. Great. Yep. Okay, come on, call it. Well, we've got a brand new line, effectively. Diego ASMR, we paid big to get him into the line. Hank Donk is now a regular starter for us. And then Drip Fizzlebrew, no one rates him apart from me. He can't block worth a damn, but he can tackle, and that's what we're counting on. Meanwhile, over on the other side of the thing, we've got Tarzan Necropolis making a start for budget. Lovely. We can't stop Capsicum Disco. No, can't stop him. Capsicum Disco not able to be stopped, so the goal is outscore them. And it's a beautiful day for some Brutallball. I've got no idea. We could easily lose this. Easily lose it. We could easily win it. I just don't know. Ross throws on first down, completes to Gillian for 11. Here comes Steve, who's throwing it, obviously. Completes to Gillian, who's got a nice 25-yard gain. Chet throws, complete to Daxter. Good work so far, team. Ross throws. Jill's got the ball. Got a ball again for 8. That's a deflection. It's 3rd and 1. Chet gets himself sacked. And budget take over. Harry Snowman, the former bulldozer, on first down. Well, only temporarily. You had him for a season and then lost him at free agency. There goes Capsicum, and we're not going to stop. Nope. Yeah. That's a 75-yard Capsicum Disco touchdown. Ross gets sacked. Steve, don't know what he was thinking. Neither does Steve. Chet throws that one to nobody. Yeah, well done, team. Good effort. They've thrown it to Capsicum. Touchdown. We've been on the receiving end of not many of these. We have dished out this kind of punishment to other teams. Steve's running the ball. He didn't get very far. Only 1 yard. Oh, Steve. Oh, Steve. Oh, my goodness me. And roadies have come with revenge in mind. But there's no trophy on the line in this one. Tarzan chucks that one. Fenchurks makes a catch. 3rd and 4. Snowman sacked by Diego. Ross throws. Gets that one to Daxter. Here comes Steve round the outside of the line. He's brought down by Capsicum. I see. I half thought this was how the bowl was going to go, but we had the measure of that one. Daxter gets an 8-yard catch. Here comes Steve. That one's deflected. It's 3rd and 2. It's a first down, but only just. Flipping heck, Chet. You are a shadow of your former self. Steve with the reception. Gets 24 yards. Steve with the run. Gets the touchdown. All right, 2-1. Harry gets nothing. Spiny completes to Fenchurch. I know. You want to throw it to the big lad. I can't do anything about that. Drip gets a deflection. Steve gets a sack. Capsicum gets a touchdown. We tackled him. 45 yards. That's all we gave up there. There's a fumble, but Harry Snowman's picked it up. They are down at the 1 yard line. Deflection from Drip. Lovely. Touchdown stochastic. 3-1 now. Ross to Daxter. Lovely old job. 14 yards. Here comes Steve. He thought about throwing. Oh, he threw it again. That's complete. It's not the point. Because when Daxter, don't drop the ball. When Steve runs through people, he quite often hurts them as well. Harry's just intercepted that. Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's okay. This is only setting the stable for the for the how difficult this season's going to be. Capsicum Disco touchdown. Gillian makes another nice catch. Great. Yeah. Take it to the end zone, Jill. Steve throws a 17-yard. I wish he would run it. Daxter gets us another first down. You know what we're missing? Big yardage. Yeah. If you can't land big yardage, there is too much risk of your drive stalling. Daxter gets us down to the 10. Ross to the end zone. Gillian Void Monkey. 4-2 now. Things could change at halftime. Hold on, we've just picked up a turnover, and it's Steve who's done the job there, and it's half-time. Here comes Ross with the throw and the catch to Jill, I think it was. It's Steve's running the ball. Touchdown, Steve Morrie. 4-3 now. Okay. Snowman throws a little 3-yarder. Spiny throws it. Fenchurch has got the catch. But Fenchurch is not a tackle breaker. Just a very good pair of hands. Necropolis throws a 17-yarder there. Snowman with the run. Come on, people, tackle. The reason you're in the team, people, is that you can tackle. So do so. Capsicum touchdown. Sickening. Crystal Lemonade gets the sack on Ross Pugh. Gillian catches a 5-yarder. Chet. It's just a bad throw, Chet, you know? Just a bad throw. Pick out a better target. Don't make me play Judy Conspiracy, because she's hopeless on defence. Chet lands a sack, his first and 10, and Steve drops the ball. Well, I mean, and there's an interception for you. Loving all your work, people. I'm loving it. Fenchurch gets a first down for budget. Hank with a deflection. Don't know what he was doing in pass coverage there, but I mean, he seemed to accomplish something, so that's a start. 30 plays to go. BDP trailing by 2 right now, and Steve's running the ball, but he only gets 2 yards. Gillian managing to make a catch there, gets 23. It's not Judy Conspiracy numbers, though, is it? No. But Julie's rubbish on Judy. She doesn't even deserve her proper name. Trading Ed may have been a mistake. No. I lost Ed. I gained Diego. And it was worth it. Daxter down at the 1. And Gillian gets the touchdown. Okay, 20 plays left. BDP now trailing by 1. Fenchurch, another good catch, gets 28 yards. Another good catch from Fenchurch. Yeah. Harry throws. That one's only a 5-yarder. Spiny completes a Capsicum who's going to go the distance. And that is probably enough to win the game. Daxter with a good catch, but Daxter's not got breakaway speed. He gets 30 yards. Steve throws, and Gillian's got it. Go, Jill. Go. 46-yard reception, but time is against us. An overthrow from Chet. Ross is sacked. He putts. And Steve can't break through the line. Oof. Yeah. There you go. What's my thought behind Diego? Diego is a really good two-way player. Ed was a really good one-way player. That's the difference. He was our number 1 blocker last season. But don't forget the team that we're playing against beat all the other teams in bad company last season. All of them. Beat all of the other teams in bad company, made it through to the bowl. Yeah. And only because they didn't run this play very often. The throw it to Capsicum play was the only reason that they were beaten in the bowl. Capsicum Disco gets player of the game and the week off that performance. 311 yards receiving, 5 touchdowns, 2 sacks and a pass deflection. Steve did the numbers for BDP. 3 sacks, 148 passing and 21 rushing. I should have chosen that new coach. How did Diego actually get on? 2 pancakes. Not ideal. Okie dokie. The Wizards have the opportunity to place a bounty on Port Miggins. Wizards will lose an appeal, but they could curse Kofi Molotov in his debut week of the year, or Dougie Conglomerate, or Anthony Go. These are all players worth cursing. Yeah. Wizards are going to mismanage moments. Okay. Refer to community wisdom rather than the Decisionatron. All right. Do the Wizards want to place a bounty? Do the Wizards want to play a bounty? Wizards, bounty, Wizards. I reckon. See, Doug Conglomerate's only year 3. Yeah, but the Wizards aren't going to play him again. I don't think they do. I think they reject it and gain an appeal. Yep. Right. Okay. Grant Auto Group coach Toby Vandalism would like to skip practice for the week and build team morale. If you skip practice, you gain 2 appeal but lose a durability. Or you can reject it and lose an appeal. What do you say, Mike? I think all 4 teams in Bombastic... in Bombastic lost. Awesome. That'd be the first one ever. Yeah. Mike, you still around? We've got a little bit more time lag than usual in the chat. Do 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 do. See, I usually slow things down. I usually play at 1080p, and there. It's Brutallball Spoilers is the channel I'm looking in. Spoilers is the channel, and the channel is Spoilers. I don't know where we're posting. We're posting everywhere. Yeah, we're just posting here, there, and all over the place. Mike, are you still around? Mike. Does he take the appeal? Does he take the durability? I'm going to have to go to the Decisionatron. I think Mike's left in disgust. While I look at the Decisionatron, Mike still has the opportunity to contribute his opinion on this latest earth-shattering development in the Grunt Auto group. And our survey says, wait for it. And he was obviously in there first. Yeah. These people who are efficient. Yeah. Got a lot more scrolling to do if they've been efficient. No, he hasn't. He hasn't put any instructions in. Mike! Oh, dear. Yeah. No, hold on. The Spoilers channel has lit. Yeah. Skip, gain the appeal. That's what I would have chosen for you, but it's good to have it confirmed for... See, it's really hard for me to make a decision on your behalf, given that we're rivals. Skip and gain the appeal. Yeah, okay. A trade has been negotiated. No, it hasn't. Pix Creek Miners Hump Bogus is not going to play. This is a rookie who wants a pay rise already. Oh, boy. Hey. Yeah. Pix Creek Miners Hump Bogus wants a pay rise. And is he any good? Actually, he's not bad. 73 agility, 80 dodge as a rookie, not bad. But we're waiting to hear from Pix Creek. Yeah, I think you keep him. I think he's too young to just chuck him straight out on the first week of the season. Too young. Yeah, you can afford it. You can afford it. Gotta be. It's gotta be. Yep, it's a keeper. But don't get over greedy there, Hump Bogus. All right, there we go. It's extra hard work from a few lucky players. Charles Monkey Cage, are you kidding me? Bubba Big Rig has improved at BDP. The odds of him playing moderately increased. Still negligible. Charles Monkey Cage, though, just became even better. Yeah, Tarquin Bangfish, we've seen a few times in action. He's improved. Felix Furnace has improved. Who? Dunno. Buster Vortex. Your guess is as good as mine. Has also improved. Meanwhile, at Graser Ridge, Ominous Bob has improved team chemistry. And everybody's now 1 point happier. Congratulations. Oscar Judas, meanwhile, has made everybody unhappy at Grunt Auto Group. The name there, a bit of a giveaway. And then everything else you've already heard about. Right, let's have a look at the players of the week. Past deflections, it's Ramiro, Ruddy Pleasure Dome for the Blood Pit Bouncers with 8. Kofi Molotov, the rookie, led not only tackles for loss, but also sacks with 2 and 4. Eddie Progribniak picking off 2 interceptions for the Wizards. Not bad. Capsicum Disco's 20 tackles. Capsicum Ready Disco, man. Defensive Player of the Week is Ramiro Pleasure Dome at Blood Pit. Meanwhile, over on offense, Mikey Power Tools from Port Miggins Pirates, 71 pancakes there. Tequila Pampamous at the Marsupials with 415 receiving. Daisy Mango did the rush yard total, only 191. I mean, that's not as good, but it's not. No, it's good. Yeah. Most passing yards, Jackie Mercury, 347 at the Marsupials. Total yards, 415. Pamplemousse. Offensive Player of the Week, though, Tiger Styles at Grunt Auto Group, but the overall Player of the Week is Capsicum Ruddy Disco. Deservedly so. Right, let's have a quick look and see if the standings look peculiar. Graser Ridge are leading in the smooth. We don't see that very often. Bumson are leading the zesty. That's not usual. A two-way tie between the Toy Masters and Budget, business as usual. Cheerio and Blood Pit leading the way in Battle Plan, yeah, 50-50. Only the Fire Chefs won in Bombastic. That's odd. In the Wood Chipper, no. New Year, same story. In the Wood Chipper, in the Whoop Whoop, pretty much the same as last year, with the tie at the Marsupials. And in Reduced, at the top is the Pirates and the Nomads. Yeah, okay, slightly unusual. Slightly unusual. Next week, what do we got? Budget are playing Sports Ball, flipping heck. Of City are playing the Marsupials. We've offset by one, so I get to play the Wizards. That is a ludicrous piece of scheduling, but I know I'll take it. I need a win. Voodoo Boys playing Grunt, Blood Pit, Colonel Space Agency, Saints versus Minstrels. Yeah, okay. All right, good. There we go. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for tuning in. We shall be back for week 2 in week 2, which might be a day later next week. Watch the Channel 4 news on that one, because I may not be at my desk. It will happen next week, but it may be a day later. Who knows? It's a ruddy mystery. That's faux show. Thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Find the button. There it is. Cheerio.